in the city and I'm lurking 63rd. If the brothers on the hill, then I think you know the word. All the risks in the luggage and it's going to my third. Everybody in the area ain't messing with the herd.
I don't want peace. I want problems, always.
Remember that we start with reason.
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with him. Walk him down whole time, I know he got some hoe in him. Pull on him, start shit, really that flow on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Trev's the only one that get your hand-me-downs and party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baka got a weird case, what's he around? Certified lover boy, certified pedophiles.
What's that for?
I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor.
This is bad. We gotta definitely write a song about how we do not diddle kids. Do not diddle kids, it's no good diddling kids.
There is no quicker way for people to think that you are diddling kids than by writing a song about it.
You gotta write a song that says, ooh, I wouldn't do it with anybody younger than my daughter. No, little kids gotta be big, older than my wife, older than my daughter, something like that.
Don't write a song about that.
No, I'm cloudy, I got a headache.
They not like us. 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 Once upon a time, all of us was in chains. Homie still double down, calling us some slaves. Atlanta was the mecca, building railroads and trains. Bear with me for a second, let me put y'all on game. The settlers was using town folk to make them richer. Fast forward 2024, you got the same agenda. You run to Atlanta when you need a check balance. Let me break it down for you, it's the real nigga challenge. You called future when you didn't see the club. Little baby, help you get your legal up. We are 21, get your first street entertainment. You feel like you a slime in your head. White Rainbow said you can go from north side. West 2 Chainz say you good, but he lied. Atlanta when you need you a fucking colonizer.
Don't scare me like that, colonizer.
The matter and the truth of the matter, he was God's plan to show y'all the liar.
What the hell is this?
He a fan, he a fan, he a fan. He a fan, he a fan, he a freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Let me hear you say OV-ho. OV-ho. Say OV-ho. OV-ho. Then step this way, step that way. Then step this way, step that way. Are you my friend? Are we locked in? Then step this way, step that way. Then step this way, step that way.
What's really good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Welcome to Untitled Live, baby. 188. Made it in the bit. We made it. I don't know if you guys were like Team Drake, man, I'm sorry. This video is not really.
Anybody Team Drake right now, you gotta step off, bro. Like, not after the evidence that's being put out on Drake right now, bro.
It's looking crazy out there, bro. I didn't have the Drake and Kendrick shit on the docket, man, but we could definitely talk about that shit. That shit is funny as well. So some things not funny, but like other things like, oh shit. So good, man. But anyways, guys, if you guys like what we do here, we're on Untitled Live. We talk about all types of shit, pop culture, all types of shit. If you like what we do here, hit that like and subscribe. Hit that bell notification. We go live every Friday at 10 p.m. And shout out to the new subscribers, man. We are almost at 500. We won away.
No doubt.
Whoa.
We're one away from 500, guys. So if you guys haven't done so, hit that like and subscribe. This shit is free. It don't cost you anything.
Cost you nada.
Word. And it's gonna be funny, bro. We got notes, guys. We got notes.
You got notes?
Yeah, I text you. I text you the notes. If you want to check your text messages, that it has everything we're gonna talk about. It's a collaborative thing. So we're gonna start doing that from now on, just to make sure we don't forget things. And I know I know you guys like shit off the cuff, but sometimes we need some kind of like structure because we just be drifting, and we can't find our way back home.
That's what we got right,
man. Yeah, word.
That's when all the magic happens.
The magic happens.
Word.
It's where the magic happens, and it's also where the shadow ban happens. So we need to get that audience first. Look at the audience, and then we can talk our shit. But let's get it. We got to get to 1,000, guys. 1,000. So if you know some friends that's looking for like a stream, there's just 4 guys.
That's just a quick follow on.
Yeah, hit that quick follow, man. It's gonna help us out in the long run, guys.
Like 4 guys, you guys are so sexist. Why don't you have a female?
We did.
We
had one, man. We did. Yeah, yo, shout out to Jerry, man. She just got engaged. So major shout out to her.
Congratulations.
My shout out, but okay, go ahead.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, if you checked your collaborative thing, you could have added it in the collab, and then I wouldn't have done that. Sorry, man.
No,
I didn't know.
I was going to join my week, but it's all right. It's all right. I was going to shout out during my week, but it's fine. Congratulations, Jerry and Carlos.
My bad. I didn't know.
No, it's cool. It's cool. It's all good.
You got to spoil a movie for him now.
Word. Well, major shout out to her, man. Congratulations, man. Happiness for forever. Whatever, the amount of time you have with each other on this planet. Have fun with it. How was your week, guys, man? Whoever wants to go first? I'm about to do some manager shit and pick somebody. So, Break, how was your week, brother?
My week is okay. It's a pretty chill week, as per usual. Went to the card shop again, hung out with the boys, played some cards. Let's see. I keep saying forget to say this, but I finished watching Knuckles. I know you guys didn't fully talk about it yet.
I haven't fully seen it yet.
Fully seen it yet.
You still haven't seen it? It's only 6 episodes.
Yo, bro.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, man.
6 episodes in this anime now. It's only 20 minutes.
And
yeah, I'm an asshole.
What else did I catch this week? I started catching up on Resident Alien again. So I still haven't caught up. I haven't caught up. I just saw that X-Men, of course. I just saw that the new season of Doctor Who just posted up on Disney Plus, so I'm probably gonna start watching that.
That's when I got that message about some TARDIS or some shit from Disney. I'm like, what the hell are they talking about? The TARDIS?
Yeah.
Dom would be so upset with you right now. That TARDIS shit. Like, what the hell you mean TARDIS and shit?
Yeah, he would have.
Yo, between him and Melvin, bro.
That's really about it. My week's been pretty chill. I've been catching up on some games. So I've had Pokemon Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond sitting there. Brilliant Diamond was like halfway done. I finished it, and then I cracked open Shining Pearl, and I started on that. But I kind of cheated my way through because I was like taking a Pokemon from Brilliant Diamond. I was just like, I'm just transfer myself, my team, my A team, and just blow through this shit. So I've just been doing that. Yeah,
nice.
That's really about it. I just got to catch like all the legendaries, which is a pain in the ass.
Yeah. Nice. That's what's up, man. I'm glad you're here. Fresh Prince, man. How was your week?
It was a pretty cool week. Normal stuff, nothing too much out of the ordinary. Saw X-Men, obviously. I did. I think I was. Well, I didn't really watch it, but I was talking to my cousin a lot about Fallout because he just finished that. So I enjoyed that series as well. If I haven't spoken about that before, and that's about it. Really, just been on. It's Always Sunny, and yeah, just on this Drake and Kendrick wild ass rap beef that they got going on. Yeah, I think that's about it.
All right, cool.
Something else will probably pop up later. I know I watched something else, but I can't remember.
That's the only thing I didn't write in the notes because I don't want to write my week on the notes. I'm gonna do that separate. I'm upgrading, right? I'm gonna start writing shit down. So the notes next week. I mean, not the notes, but my week next week. I'll write them both down because I know I'm gonna forget shit. But for my week, nothing too crazy. I watched the Ministry of Ungentlemanly. What's that shit called?
Warfare.
Yeah. I watched that today, so that's fresh in my brain. Really fucking good. It was a really fucking good fucking movie, and I get what Red is saying about this should have been the Unglorious Bastards. Hell yeah!
I told you, yo. I told you.
Hell yeah! Like yo. The character that this guy was playing, Jack Reacher, he was like the bear Jew in the movie. Like he was wild and just taking hearts. I'm like, yo, dope fucking movie, man. I'm sick that it didn't make that much money. It's already on digital. Came on digital today.
And it's based off a true story too. Based
off a true story, and the whole Bond-esque how it all formed. That shit is just dope. I like it. Really, really good fucking movie, and it really allowed Henry Cavill to kind of like let loose and not be like the type of person that has a stick up his ass a lot of his roles. He can't really like loosen up. In this movie, he was loosened up. He was loosened up, man, and he got to really show his acting abilities. But it was a really good movie. What else did I see? I watched Abigail. I enjoyed it. It's
I gotta watch that. I want. Yeah. I gotta see this. If I can get it online. Wink, wink.
Send me an email, bro. I got you, man. Just join my Plex. Yeah, it's good, man. Not to give anything away. It's damn. Like the moment you talk about it, it is kind of giving away. But if you saw the trailer, it's pretty much about vampires. Yeah, and it's good. I was not expecting it to be that good, but it's not like crazy scary. So you're not gonna, if you the type that doesn't like scary movies and shit, it's not that scary. It's just maybe like a couple of jump scares, but other than that, it's pretty chill.
I don't think nobody should be scared of like monster movies in this day and age. Like ghost and like demon movies, I can understand, but monster movies, nobody should be scared of that this day and age.
Word.
Yeah, it's not like I used to be.
Word. Be a man. You ever seen those those memes or TikToks? The dude be saying man outlandish shit. This is be a man. Yo, what the fuck? What else?
Well, he said don't lift the toilet seat. Matter of fact, don't even lift the lid. Pee on the toilet. Be a man.
Yeah.
Yo, you say some wild stuff, bro.
Yo, and they be trying to cancel him, yo. I'm like, yo, bro, this shit is clearly satire, bro. Like people don't understand, like
exactly,
like comedy. It's a satire, man. It's not meant to be taken seriously.
Oh, like the drizzle. That's what's pissing them off now too. The soft guy era jokes that the guy be bro. Them shits is funny, bro. drizzle.
Yeah. That's just crazy. I didn't watch Tracker. I don't know if there was a new episode today. I didn't watch that. It was. Damn. I was watching the Henry Cavill movie, so I was like, either Tracker or this movie. I'm like, let me watch it because I started. Normally, when I get a movie, I kind of preview the first 5 minutes, and then if I get caught in, I just watch it.
Yeah, I think this episode is another book episode.
Oh, so it's good.
Yeah, it was.
Normally, when the book is good. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll catch that tomorrow. What else? I know I'm forgetting some shit. That's pretty much it, man. Other than glad to be here. Another week we are. Red, how was your week?
Yeah, my week is pretty chill, man. Can't really say much happened. I didn't really go to movies this week, so I didn't see anything. I think last movie I saw was what you saw, the Ungentlemanly Warfare. So yeah, I didn't really watch much. This week, what I watch?
There was a movie that came out this week, right? Really good one.
Yeah, Fall Guy with Emily Blunt and Ryan Gosling.
I feel like there's another one.
I know. I think the Apes came out this week.
Oh yeah, the Apes came out. Yeah,
And that's getting really good reviews. I want to see that.
So I'm gonna check it out. I'm lost of who's in charge. Or is that Caesar's family in charge? Or is it like
probably not?
Probably not. Yeah, this is like set 200 years after that movie. So
yeah, but Caesar could be Caesar's blood. I want to know who's a part of Caesar's bloodline. Is it the King Ape or
it's probably the
ape
kid
that we following?
It's probably the kid, but I think Caesar's more or less like he's like a prophet to them. Like he just
he's a messiah now because he's like
I want to see that shit.
Yeah, well, the movies. The movie's always been good, so it'll be rare. I hope they keep the streak going. Like I don't want to go in there and see a dud. So,
question. I don't know if you guys know, but is Planet of the Apes connected to those movies?
Yeah,
the Tim Burton one.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
they reference it as like an Easter egg. It was like when
the ship flying over.
Yeah. It was on the newspaper talking about the astronaut was lost.
Because it makes sense because now with when he shows up at that world, they all speaking English. So like now those humans were speaking English as well.
Right. These are like prequels. The season ones are prequels. I think this one is gonna be full out like. I think maybe this one looks like it's after.
It's 200 years.
Or during Planet of the Apes or whatever like that.
Oh, okay. I mean, it could be, but I think that the humans weren't. The humans can't speak English.
Yeah, the humans can't speak. The monkeys are speaking like better English now.
Yeah, they were.
But in the Planet of the Apes, they were both speaking. So I don't know if this is like a little. Yeah. I don't know. I want to see
it's an interim story, most likely.
They were both speaking, but their English wasn't as the monkeys' English wasn't as fluent either. They were like speaking broken English.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now in this one, they're having they're speaking full like conversation English. Like they're not. It's not like illiterate English. I should say. It's not. They're not speaking like illiterate English. They're speaking like well pronounced words and stuff like that. So.
One of the actors was on some morning talk show shit, and he was like that he was in ape school for 3 weeks.
Wow.
Bro.
And he was doing a whole motion like apes don't have like their rib cage is connected to their hips, so you gotta like walk or something. Like he was doing that shit good too. I was like, oh shit, that shit. There's a school for that. Well, whatever, man.
Imagine being black and get cast to play ape,
Shit,
they were trying to get on Michael Clark Duncan from the Green Mile when he first played in the Planet of the Apes, played the gorilla.
Yeah, it's like we got makeup on this. Everybody like, wow, it's a fucking movie.
If you're non-black talking about a black person and ape in the same sentence, you getting canceled, bro.
Oh, like the LeBron cereal.
You can't say none of that shit, bro. You say you cancel. I'm like, bro.
Did you see that cereal with LeBron on it with he was doing the dunk and they had the monkeys on and all that stuff like that?
Oh yeah, nah. You that guy, whoever decided to do that treatment, he ain't working no more. He ain't working no more, bro.
That shit was given out to the school too. Those was like school cereals. Like the shit that you order from schools and shit.
That
shit wild. It never makes sense to me that white folks call black people monkeys when, to be honest, like, monkeys look more like white people. They got no lips.
Look at the lips. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Stop it.
I'm just saying. I love our fellow human beings. It doesn't matter.
I'm done, bro. Yo, they got no lips. Look at the monkey lips. Look at their lips.
For real, bro.
He's out there, bro.
It's
Like
true.
Look at Michael Rappaport, bro. It should look like 2 wounds. Got no lips, bro.
Yeah, that's that guy. I used to
love that guy too, bro. That's why I call his name out all the way.
It's crazy because it was like perfect casting if you've seen Fall Guy too. Because at that moment, as soon as it came off, I'm like, "Yep, get him."
I almost fucking got
Fuck
that
him.
shit, bro.
Oh, that was crazy. That was a surprise.
It's just crazy, man.
All right, so what did I watch? Started watching the Blue Eye Samurai on Netflix.
Good.
Oh,
That's good. That's a good one.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So far, I'm on the second episode. Watched 2 episodes so far. My Hero Academia is back, so I'm gonna start watching that. Blood of Zeus is back, so I gotta watch that too.
Oh shit! And I gotta catch that.
Season 2 of Blood of Zeus is back, yeah, so I gotta watch that. Didn't really catch wrestling this week. I don't know what I was doing. Bro, you know what I was doing this week? I'm gonna tell you what I was doing this week, bro. So I don't know if you guys know, but like they have like these retelling of Reddit stories. Like they have Reddit stories, right?
Man, went down the rabbit hole.
Bro, listen.
He talked about that shit last week too, and I'm like, he's gonna be on it.
I was so down the Reddit story rabbit hole, bro. Like I even started listening to like the people who make like audio books about relationship stories. I started listening to that shit, bro. And some of these stories is fucking crazy.
Is it the same category that Am I the Asshole?
Nah, it's not I'm not an asshole. It's like these straight up like it's they have stories about like broken relationships, and then like how the person found a new relationship during the broken like relationship, and how like they deal with the family or the betrayal. There was a whole bunch of different scenarios and shit. Man, I'm like, yo, whoever writing these stories, they're very talented, because it should be like, you should be having me enthralled. I'm like, yo, what happened next, yo? Like, oh, that bitch, bro. Bro, they had one story, right? Where dude is a Marine. His wife was like, got a promotion. So she started working with the boss and shit. And he's like, she started working late, started missing. So he's like, nah, something not right. What? You say you don't even like this boss. Why you working so late with him and traveling and all this shit, right? Don't know what's going on with his wife. So he say, yo, you know what? Let's take a break, because we're not having like we're having marital issues right now. So take a vacation. We can all go together. She was hesitant at first, but then she's like, you know, all right, we take a vacation. She talks to the boss saying, hey, we need to take a vacation. We're like, all right, go ahead, take your vacation. But we gotta do a party first before, you know, you go on vacation or whatever. So she's like, I'll tell him, yo, he goes to the party, right? His wife wears some crazy ass, skimpy ass dress and shit, right? So when they get to the party, you know, there's only dudes there, and his wife is the only female, right?
Oh,
so shit. He picked up on like how he was the only one introduced, but his wife didn't get introduced to none of the guys in the party, bro. So they handed out the drinks. He took a sip of his first time he looked. He didn't really look at the drink. He took a sip of the drink, put it down. They started talking. He started knowing that his wife was acting weird. She's sitting next to the boss in the love seat, whatever like that. He got his hand on her leg and shit. So he's eyeing all this shit. He went to take another swig of the drink, but then he looked at the cup and he's like, nah, he saw a residue. He put the shit back down. He said, then that's when his head started feeling woozy and shit. Yo, they drugged him, right? And the drug, while he was drugged, he was like, he had his phone on record, like, cause he knew something was up. He put his phone on record, so it was recording everything that was being said. And she's like, oh, he said, yo, put him on the couch. It's like, I'm sorry, baby, you know, blah, blah, blah. You be okay, whatever like that. And then like he blacks out, but the phone's still recording everything that's going on, yo. So then when he wakes up in the middle of the night, because he only took a little bit, he didn't take a lot to get fully knocked out. He wakes up, everybody's gone. He sneaks around the house, he goes upstairs, he sees his wife in bed, all the dudes is naked, and his wife is laying with the dudes in the room and shit. He went and took his wife's phone, took the keys, took the keys and everything, and then he dipped out the house.
That's fucking crazy.
Check the phone, saw all the pictures and like what she was doing on her trips and shit like that. She was getting like trains ran on her, bro, like some wild shit. Called his Marine friends, right?
Yo, what?
He's like, yo, he got drugged. He's a Marine. Called his Marine friends. His boys came riding, yo. His boys came, rigged up cameras all over the dude's house and his house and shit. They was like, yo, they played a recording that his phone recorded. They found out that his wife was in on the whole shit. She's like, how much drugs did you give him? He was like, I only gave him out so he could be out for a little bit. He said, that's all right, man. He said, right now we can rape this guy. They crack jokes about raping him too. And she said, oh, I would like to see that.
Rape?
Yeah, don't talk about they're gonna take his manhood, bro. Like they was gonna rape. It's like, yo, don't talk about doing. It's like, she's like, oh, I would actually like to see that. His wife is saying this shit, bro. So then she wakes up, find out he's gone. Like he's like, yo, he's not here. They panicking. So he's like, yo, all right, find out, call him. Go to him and like, yo, drug him again with the syringe. He had a syringe full of like mad drugs, like heroin, coke, all kinds of stuff in the syringe. He's like, drug him with that syringe, and like, we're gonna go get rid of his body after you drug him with that shit.
What
the whole plan was the whole plan was gonna drug him out and then send him out in the streets and shit to be a junkie. They're gonna make him a junkie, have him hooked on all kinds of drugs and shit.
Wow.
And then she just gets everything when she divorced him. She gets everything from the house and everything. And they were still gonna do what they were doing and all that stuff. So, bro, he set up the only traps. Like he had like a shotgun hidden somewhere. He had a machete hidden somewhere else in the house. His boy called him. The Marine boy said, "Yeah, we just picked up something on the parabolic mic. They plan on drugging you, and they're gonna be waiting outside and shit." They're like, "I bet, yo." So they went.
Yo,
basically, he caught the wife, grabbed the drugs out of her. Beat up the dude that beat up the boss that she was cheating with, and his boys came and beat up the other dudes that was outside, and they had the cops came and arrested all of them and shit like that. And she ended up doing like 25 to life for the conspiracy and all that shit. Her and the boss ended up doing 25 to life, and the other dudes got like lighter sentences, but it's still doing mad time too for conspiracy. I was like, yo, this shit is crazy, yo.
Yo.
Reddit stories, bro. I'm telling you, man. You gotta listen.
I have no words for that.
I wonder how much of this is actually true, or how much of this shit is like fucking like a fantasy written up.
Like that's what I'm thinking about the whole time he's talking.
The one I told you is a fantasy one. It's a fantasy one. The one I told you is a fantasy one.
Right.
But the true one's is just as crazy, bro. Because I read a true one where the dude had his wife, and his wife started bonking another dude. And then he went, all right, you know what? Do you? I want a divorce, whatever. They got a divorce. You know, the wife still, she don't want to like reveal why they got a divorce. So she's hiding the dude from the family. So then like they doing like co-parenting. And then one day the wife got bold and she invited the dude to the kid's birthday. The person she had the affair with destroyed the marriage. She invited to the kid's birthday. He caught wind of it. And he was like, nah, I'm not showing up. So he just went and gave the gift to the kid, the daughter, and they told her, say, hey, here's the gift. I'm not gonna be at the party, whatever like that. And like the whole her side of the family, like, why he not coming to the party? Whatever going on. Yeah, when they found out she invited the affair person, the whole family just shunned her, bro. They was like, nah, get the fuck. They said nobody talked to the dude the whole time, bro. They I'm like, yo, that shit is wild, bro. Like, you know how disrespectful that is, yo. Like, they invite the person they're having an affair with to your kid's birthday party.
Yeah, I'm sorry to my kid, but yeah, it's gonna be some furniture moving.
Read these Reddit stories, man. There's be some crazy shit on there. Some crazy shit, bro.
You gotta write one of them shits, right?
Me, I gotta write. I can't even think about like. the stuff they come up with. Whoever's writing these like relationship ones, they good. But the other story, they be telling their real life, bro. Like there was another one where a girl said she also like she lived a low lifestyle, but then like she was dating a guy, and she took the guy to visit her family, and when he visited her family in Italy, he found out that she was worth mad money, bro. Like she was basically like her family in Italy is rich, and she was here living like the simple life. She had a small apartment. She had a small apartment, you know, hanging out with friends, being responsible with her money, not buying lavish stuff and stuff. But when he found out that like she had money, they started making demands and shit like, yo, I need a new car, I need this. And she's like, yo, bro, she's like, why you asking me for all these like stuff? And she's like, oh, but you have the money and stuff like that. So she's like, yo, I feel like you using me for the money and you need to stop. So he apologized. You know what, you're right. I'm sorry, it's out of line. They got into an argument, and he's like, oh, but you don't care about this relationship because you don't put no money in this relationship. Yo, you don't put no money in this relationship. You greedy with your money and shit. So she's like, oh wow. So they go hang out with friends. Her one thing is she didn't want nobody to know she has money because she wanted people to like her for her, right? He went and told all the friends that she got money, bro. Niggas started ordering like he ordered like a $400 bottle of wine. And the friends are like, yo, bro, who the hell orders that shit? We drinking beers and shit. You ordered a $400 bottle of wine? And he's like, and then one of the friends is like, nah, it's good. His girl got money, yo. And they was like, oh, she could probably pay all our tabs today. So she like, yo, she got pissed, walked out the shit and left them to have to pay that $400 bottle of wine. Shit crazy, bro. Real life stories, man. So that's why I missed a lot of shit this week. I didn't watch no movies and shit. I'm over here. I was in the YouTube rabbit hole, watching the Reddit stories and shit. Man. I was in the rabbit hole, bro, deep.
You ain't really miss nothing with the wrestling though. They just started the King of the Ring, the King of the Ring tournaments. Yeah,
it's just good. They ain't got no good story right now. The best stories in wrestling is that CM Punk Drew McIntyre rivalry. That's the best story going on right now.
I am still interested in the Bloodline though, with Solo and them.
I mean, yeah, but it's like they're not really. They gotta give him a rival right now because right now they're just picking on Kevin Owens, and that shit is like it's not even like not challenging.
I'm more hype off of the two dudes they just brought in. They just brought in the two cousins basically, so it's like
cool sons, yeah, man. Yeah, but yeah, that's basically my week was that just Reddit stories. I'll try to watch a movie next week so I can talk about something.
Man. Well, we all here, man. Here for another Friday, man. We got a lot of shit to talk about. Let's agree with Cody.
That was a good match.
Yeah. I got to go back and watch it. I didn't watch the whole thing straight through. I need to actually engage.
A guy married a servant from the. Yo, listen, some of them stories, man. They be the wife be fucking like going on these meetings and stuff, and then like the boss is basically pimping them out to like the people they're making deals with.
Yeah,
and there be some real life stories of that shit, bro. Like, yo, so that's not too far off that Diddy servant.
They sound like that's what happened with 50. Oh, you a sex worker? No.
His wife was at the Diddy party, bro. His mother. That's why he aired that on IG. Yo, he's cold, man. He aired that out on IG.
Well, I mean, my man 50's always ahead of the curve. If I do it, can't nobody clown me about it. So I'm gonna throw that shit out there first.
That's true.
Disrespect this shit. True. You know what I mean? So
I think he's suing her too.
He's trying to get his kid too.
Yeah.
He's like, word. He's on it. Word. I raped you and all that kind of shit. All right. I'm gonna sue your ass. I'm like, oh,
yo, he called her a little whore or some shit like that. So
seeing people we look at
these little whore.
And you wonder why, like, there was like always like a beef between like Diddy and 50, right? And we just didn't know the root cause of their problems. So the fact that this came out, like, oh, that's what it was. It just you're not privy to that information, you know. But he blessed us with that information, so now we know. Yep, he definitely gives zero fucks, man. But yeah, we got a lot of things to talk about, man. We got a lot of show notes here. I guess we could start with the first one. I mean, these are like quick, like we're not gonna be like crazy, deep diving into these topics, but so they announced a Gollum TV series for Amazon, and Red's face. My man said,
the Lord of the Rings one did so well.
Well, I didn't like I didn't like the Amazon series. I didn't like it, but I think that the right people were not involved. This one here, Peter Jackson is involved. He's gonna be executive producer, but he's not gonna be like one of those like getting a check. He's gonna be there for every episode.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that's filmed, he's going through it. He's gonna be there, so it's gonna be his presence is definitely be felt in this show, and as well as Andy Serkis is coming back, mocapping for his character as well as directing.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, if you guys were a fan of Let It Be Carnage, then this is gonna be right in your wheelhouse. I wasn't really a fan of that movie, as well as certain shots, but hey, listen, he's getting better. I mean, I think he only has like 2 movies on his belt. I think it was he did like a Jungle Book movie, and Let It Be Carnage. So I like the fact that black people admit oath. Yeah, they weren't
mad about it at first.
Yeah, because they weren't in the original ones.
Yeah, they weren't. And the moment they added some in the TV series, they're destroying Tolkien's world and everything like that. There was no people here.
Whoa!
Tolkien didn't have those people in the world. Why are they here? There's no black elves. There's no black dwarfs.
They said the same thing with this dude. The Unsullied dude playing the Interview with the Vampire. It was like no, how the fuck? But if you watch the movie, if you watch the show, it makes sense.
And then was they in New Orleans?
They was in New Orleans.
It was so cool. Yo, bro.
The star wasn't black. What the hell, man?
Yo,
They made it work.
Their mind.
That is wild, bro. You wilding.
Bro, they lose their mind for everything.
He's out of line, but he's right though.
They lose their mind for everything, bro.
Yeah, so that's definitely. I mean, listen, am I excited?
You're not. Yeah, you had to think about it.
I'm not excited, but I'm also like, I'm not gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it because
I mean, it's just there. It's like, are you excited? No, but are you mad about it? No, it's just there. It's like, I guess I'll watch it. Like, nobody asked for this Gollum series, so I don't know.
Nobody asked for it, and mind you, there was a game that came out that was strictly a Gollum game, and that shit was like a dumpster fire. So you're gonna make that shit into a movie? But hey, listen, the right people's behind it, so I'm gonna give it its grace. You know what I mean? And if it's trash, then we'll let you guys know on the stream that it's trash.
I mean, like, is it Gollum, or are we gonna be watching how you turn into Gollum?
I think it's the show is
I
called.
hope it's an origin story.
No, the story, the show is called The Hunt for Gollum.
Yeah.
So he's already Gollum. So I guess I don't know. Somebody's gonna be hunting him with some shit. I don't fucking know. What else is here? Frank Grillo. He will reprise his role as Rick Flag Sr. in the Peacemaker season 2. The sources from Deadline. So you guys know that a year ago, James Gunn announced that he has a show coming out. It's called Creatures Commando, and it's gonna be animated, and it was based out of this Rick Flag's character, whatever. Frank Grillo was voicing that character, and I believe James Gunn said something where he said a lot of his characters that's animated will show up in live action. Right. So this is gonna be live action version. So he's doing both. So
they had to make a Rick Flag scene because they already killed Rick Flag.
I'm a little confused.
Mm-hmm.
because if the continuity or the James Gunn universe, right, kind of cuts right at Blue Beetle, right, and it said anything that this said season 1 of Peacemaker was not.
Yeah, it's not canon.
It's not canon, but he's taking certain elements of each character and bringing them over. Like, how do you explain that? Because that's if you're gonna talk about his son's death, right? That's a connection to season 1.
Oh, yeah.
So like, how are they doing that? Because I know they're gonna have Amanda Waller come back, and how's that gonna? Is she? What I think there needs to be a little more clarity as far as like what she knows, if she knows our version of Batman, or they're just rebooting her character and keeping the same actress.
Are they keeping Viola as
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
I mean, they're just rebooting and they keep it as the same character. It's kind of like what Marvel Sony did with J. Jonah Jameson in Spider-Man: Homecoming, and I mean Far From Home. He was still J. Jonah Jameson, but he didn't know anything about the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man stuff that was going on. He just focused on the Tom Holland shit. So if they're gonna reboot the universe, they're just gonna make it where she's still Amanda Waller, but she doesn't know anything about the previous Suicide Squad. She just knows about what's going on in this universe.
So
it's kind of weird though. It's kind of weird because I remember they said the series, her show was supposed to be about the way that Peacemaker ended is like her daughter outed her basically. So it was like I was figuring that's where her story was supposed to go.
Well, I mean,
it's like, what do you do now with her series if that first series wasn't canon? Because that's what her series is kind of predicated off of, the ending of that. So,
I mean, then her series is probably not going to be canon either. You just make it an Elseworld series.
Nah, it's not. It's going to be part of his universe.
Nah, it's supposed to. Yeah,
it's.
I don't know. You actually just
no. I'm just because I'm trying to like think and try to, because you know we're good with like picking shit out and deconstructing shit, and I'm just trying to figure out like with Viola Davis, her character is I would say you can do that with her character, kind of like reboot her shit, but when you have Rick Flag, and that's kind of like a real connection to the stories, like is Rick Flag, his death was like an absolute point where, in regardless of whatever universe, he dies from Peacemaker, and that's how they could play it off. I don't know, man.
I think they just gonna not reference that shit, bro. And Grillo probably be Rick Flag going forward in that universe.
I think right now James Gunn is just doing Joker shit, where he has no plan. He just does shit.
Yeah.
I think that's what he's right now. He's like Joker in Dark Knight. I don't have a plan. I just do shit.
You know what it is, James Gunn, he's really good. He's a good salesperson, right? He'll say some shit and he'll kind of like backtrack and be like, I didn't say that. This is what I meant. And you know, it throws me off. Like I really don't get. Maybe this Superman movie that comes out is gonna explain why things are changed. Maybe that a universe breaks or some shit, because there's a whole lot of people in this shit. So maybe something happens where it causes a rift and it's just different characters. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't.
It's breaking my brain a little bit.
I think he just gonna start fresh. I don't think he's gonna fuck with any of that shit. Fuck what happened before. And they just gonna go straight forward.
Because yeah, Blue Beetle, you can do that shit. Blue Beetle didn't have any face cameos. It lived on its own, so like you could definitely just insert him and kind of just inject him into the universe, and that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I think that we'll get more information when the shit gets closer, because I think he is, which I think is crazy, that he is filming both Superman as well as directing Peacemaker. But I think he's only doing a couple episodes of Peacemaker. He's not directing every episode.
I was about to say that. Yeah, he's not doing the whole thing.
But he still has to be present. You know what I mean? So like that's a lot of like moving around. But hey, he's trying to get his universe up and going.
That's what he signed up for.
Yeah.
Do you really want to taste it?
So the Batman, the Cape Crusader, has a release date. Finally, right? This thing was announced back at the first like DC fandom, and no one knew what was happening with this project. It got sold off from WB over to Amazon. So this show is coming out on Amazon on August 1st. People are upset.
Oh, the show.
Yeah,
it's a show. It's the
animated.
It's an animated show, and it's brought by the guy that did the animated Batman the animated show. So it's from that creator, but it's not like the the design of Batman is a little bit different. But they showed like a couple of screenshots. I believe there was some video that showed as well, and people are like upset about Harley Quinn being Asian. Yeah, so people are upset about that, and I mean, listen, it's a fucking cartoon, bro. If it's good, fuck it. You know what I mean? You still have the Harley Quinn show on fucking Max, so that still exists. So like, you still have both. You know what I mean?
I mean, I get the upset because Harley Quinn character essentially is playing like the blonde bimbo for Joker. So I get the upset because the blonde white bimbo is basically tied to her character's personality. So I mean, that's one thing I could understand, but at the same time, I mean, it's DC. They can do whatever they want with characters.
Yeah. I guess I'm used to us growing up in an era where we got so many different iterations of things. It's like, all right, I don't like that. I'm just not gonna watch it.
Yeah, just don't
watch it. Just don't watch it. Like, you don't need to like get up in arms over this shit. Like, all right, if you off first look like, nah, fuck that. All right, don't deal with it. But
that's what I said, bro. Like, don't fucking watch it.
Yo, you gotta.
Crying about it. Yeah, I'm just
so many other things that they can watch. Is
exactly.
I think people feel like entitled, and they're like that they that if it's not something that they want to watch, it's a waste of space on TV.
Mm-hmm.
I just like no, there's plenty of other things that you could watch.
I didn't even realize that was Harley. I thought the other one was.
Well, they have the image of her in her suit.
Yeah. And
I mean, yeah, it's same deal. Let's see if I can post it up here. These are official photos, so we can post it. So we're not gonna get dinged for it.
That shit looks weird.
Oh, black and yellow.
This shit looks weird, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
See, even Sneaky was like, "Oh man, black and yellow." Like, that's the one thing no one complained about. He did.
Nah, it looks
no,
weird.
I thought they would have kept it the same color scheme, but it's like, it's like a total alternate universe Harley Quinn. I don't see a problem with that.
It definitely looks weird.
I wonder if that's the reason why they sold it off. Like, it was like, I don't want to deal with this shit. But the casuals would be like, yeah, that's WB. It doesn't matter who's releasing it, it's still WB. So I mean, August 1st.
I just want to watch it. That's all it is.
And if it's Amazon, it's gonna be what does Amazon do the binging stuff or is it like week by week?
No, it's like week by week.
It depends.
It's usually with that. That's probably going to be a week by week thing.
Because Mr. and Mrs. Smith was all one day. We didn't have to wait for that.
Mm-hmm. It depends on how they want to do it.
Okay.
For that, I think they'll probably drop that shit all one time. I don't see that being a week. This ain't gonna be X-Men. Like, it ain't no sense in dropping that week to week. Like,
yeah. Especially if it's not good. Don't make people wait. I'm a Batman fan, so I mean, I'll consume whatever is out there that's Batman. So,
I mean, I like Batman. I grew up on Batman and Spider-Man comics, so I like Batman.
Yeah. So
I mean, no hate to the guy, but like I'm just saying, if you don't like what they do with his character or whatever, just don't watch it. You know how much Batman shit is out there for you to watch? You can hear about one thing.
But that's the thing too. It's like this is not new. They do so many. Then they just have a samurai Batman situation just come out. It's like they do all Gaslight by Gotham. Listen, they do all types of shit.
And everybody was Japanese in that one, yeah.
Why are you acting like this the first time they did something different? And you're like, oh no, you can't do this to my Batman, bro. You got 1,000 iterations of this.
I hate when people do that shit, yo. When they say that shit, that's it. That irks the shit out of me. My Batman, like people feel so entitled, bro.
Yeah,
like it ain't your character, bro.
That's
it ain't your IP
now.
You don't own shit other than nothing. So Shogun might be getting a season 2. After watching the first season, I did say that I wanted a season 2, I think before the show came out. And I was like, but First Principle is like, it's only one book, whatever it is. I'm like, all right, cool. So, but after watching the first, I'm like, yeah, I wish they could just keep it one season. They don't need to like expand shit. You don't need to. I would like to see it, but if it's not gonna be like the reason why the show was so good was Anna Swahili forget her last name is.
I don't even want to butcher it.
Yeah.
Politics or something else going on. Nothing with it.
Huh?
This is the politics of the show. That's why it makes it so popular. I heard there's not really that much action in it.
No,
it's not.
There's no action, which I thought I would be bummed out for, but nah.
Nice change of pace.
Yeah, it's definitely like it's a beautiful fucking show. And do I care about season 2? Oh man, I don't really care about season 2, to be honest. If it's not, if Shorty's not in it, if Mariko's not in it, and she's not, because she I don't want to. But yeah, I don't know, man. But it said the main guy, what's the name?
I wouldn't discount that. That wouldn't stop me from watching it though.
No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't. But I also don't want it to be. I don't want it to be tainted either.
Yeah.
But the main guy, what's his name?
Hironobu Sanada.
Yeah, they looking to lock him in for the season. So I'm like, if he comes back, then I have a little hope that it'll be good.
Yo, bro, they dead look for this guy for anything with a katana sword. They looking for this dude, bro.
Bro, he's the best swordsman in the world, bro.
I'm like, yo, we got a samurai movie coming out. We need it. Sonata.
Yep.
Yo, look at all the samurai. Every samurai movie or whatever movie have to do with samurais, he's in it.
Yep.
Yakuza and Avengers.
Yep.
He's in it. It's him. The Wolverine, he's in it. Anything that has to do with a katana sword, my man is like, I'm there.
The Last Samurai, even though they made it
Last Samurai, yep. John Wick with the Japan, the Japan hotel, he was running it.
This guy's a universal treasure, cuz I love that dude.
He's out there working, bro.
He's the number one Japanese.
He's also like he's a purist too. Like if it doesn't make sense, he's not gonna do it.
That's what I was gonna say too. So if he signs for season 2, that's what makes me have confidence. It's like, nah, I'm in, because if he does it, he's doing it for the right reasons. Like just like he did with this one. It's like, I'm not doing no white savior bullshit. And he got what he wanted. So I'm like, yeah. That's a dude I respect. It's a handful of actors out there that it's like, if they're in a project, I'm watching it. I don't care what it's about. I'll figure that out later. If they're in it, I trust it. And he's one of those people. So
word.
Yeah.
We have Shang-Chi 2 is filming. It's gonna begin filming in March 2025. Not this March. Oh, duh. In my head, I'm like, not this March. Next March. My mind is fogging up right now. But yeah, but for 3 months, I'm like, damn, bro, they're gonna film that movie in 3 months. Is this gonna be like all green screen? The fuck?
We get to see his hot ass sister again.
I mean, supposedly they said it's supposed to be called the Wreckage of Time, right? So it's probably gonna be a whole lot of CG.
Like it's gonna be some, yeah. I mean, so 3. I mean, I feel like these Marvel movies be taking a little bit longer, like maybe 6 months and shit like that. But 3 months, unless the script is already planned out as well as a storyboard, then you could run through it quick without reshoots and shit.
More likely, probably did all that shit during the strike. So they had a lot of time to get ready.
Yeah, man, that strike definitely helped out a lot of people.
Unless he knew beforehand he wasn't gonna be doing Secret Wars and all that shit. Yeah. Maybe he found out a lot. Well, he probably did find out a lot earlier than we did when it was announced. So maybe he could have started working on it from then. Who knows?
Yeah.
I hope it's not rushed, because the first movie was very good and groundbreaking for a few reasons for that studio. So yeah, I hope they take their time with it, and this is not, again, just shoehorning them in, because you need to be one of the Avengers for when we get to Secret Wars or when we get to like Avengers 5. It's like, nah, like we all know that's coming, but please make it make sense. We got to figure out how the rings tap into the first battle world type situation. So they got to explain that. Take your time, like make it make sense for him and what his arc is as a hero, and let everything else be Easter eggs and ancillary information that connects it. Don't force that movie to be all about connecting it to what's coming next. Like, I don't want to see that. Give these people a chance to make this character successful.
I wonder if they're gonna do comic book canon and have him train
Iron Fist.
Have him train Tom Holland to fight his way to Spider. You know, it was him that came up with the fighting style for Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So I wonder if they're gonna do the canon and have him train Spider-Man. He needs to train Iron Fist. Somebody needs to train Iron Fist, because we get that weak ass martial arts that we got to do stuff, man.
Iron Fist is definitely he's gonna be in this one.
That's what I heard. Yeah, I've been hearing that for a while.
Somebody need to train him. So we get that weak ass martial arts that we got for the Netflix. Pack it up, bro. Iron Fist is done.
No, if it's that same dude, that's what I'm saying. He needs to work with the people from this team. Like,
it could be the same dude, and he just does his stunts better.
Yeah, give him time this time around to actually.
But whoever the coordinator was for the last the Netflix one, that nigga was trash, bro. Don't bring him back.
What question? Will we like to see Shang-Chi show up in a show or a movie before his movie? Like, we want to see him like
based on what's coming out, not really. I don't see how it would really fit into
anything that they show would he really pop up for?
That's what I'm saying.
The only show I could have seen whether it made sense for him to pop up on, but they canceled it, was She-Hulk. Because she's an attorney, so you could have did a story where like,
and they had Wong,
and she had to cover, like, defend him in a case or something like that or whatever. Like, she defends the superhero or the superpower people. So you could have done a story like that, but they can't.
He could have just popped up with Wong, because Wong was already an integral character on that show. He could have just popped up with him randomly, and it makes sense. You ain't even got to explain it already, because they already made that connection.
Okay. The only reason why I'm asking, because like, all right, so if this movie's being filmed next year, we're not gonna see Shang-Chi till like 2027 or late 2026. So like, do we want to wait that long?
I got Matt Rose. He got finished too, because he's pretty popular right now. He was just in the Barbie movie. He was in Shang-Chi. Right. So I'm pretty sure his stock is going up right now. So he's getting offered a lot of shit.
Yeah. I would definitely like to see him like show up before his movie somewhere. You know what I mean? Because I really like you guys. Like, I really dig Shang-Chi. That was my shit. And I would like to see him like show up somewhere else, man. Maybe like this whole like West Coast Avengers shit. You know what I mean? Like, because we're getting another Avengers movie. Like, that shit's filming next year as well.
That's what I'm saying. It's so scattered right now.
Yeah.
Everybody's on their own shit. Like this is what people are complaining about how they don't see what's going on because everything is really scattered right now. So it's like, yeah, what would be the point? I feel like anything that comes out, it's gonna feel shoehorned. Unless it's again like Red said, if it would have been She-Hulk, that would have been good. But other than that, you're like, yeah, he's not gonna show up in Agatha. That wouldn't make sense. Wonder Man's supposed to be coming out. I mean, maybe that because Trevor Ben Kingsley's supposed to be in that. So maybe that makes sense to pop up in Wonder Man. I'll give you Wonder Man. Other than that, I don't know what else it would make sense for him to show back up in.
Yeah, I totally forgot I forgot
Ben
about Wonder Man.
popping up again is Trevor. That's his character name, right? Trevor.
Yeah. And you know, Wonder Man got that acting aspect to it, so it makes sense they popped him in there. So I think that's the connective tissue you use if you want to put him in him and you want to pop Shang-Chi in something. You got Trevor there, pop him up in Wonder Man. Other than that, I don't see anything that makes sense. That would feel natural, I guess I'm saying.
All right, cool. I mean, let's see. We'll find out. Like you said, shit is scattered, so you don't know what the fuck is happening. My man Sebastian Stan, man, on the Thunderbolt set today, they released some pictures. Well, just like one picture of his character and shit. And my man is like looking real dapper and shit. I'm gonna try to pull it up on screen.
My man got a case.
My man,
he got a case. What's going on?
My man looking dapper. He got a little beard.
I don't like this shit. I don't like this shit one bit.
I don't like this shit.
You don't like the suit? You don't like the suit?
Oh, that is.
That's talking about what the soldiers died. What Bucky Barnes is died.
This is the suave, updated. They want him to be a sex symbol, aka a killer machine.
Listen,
nah.
I'm starting a new advocation, yo. They nerfed somewhere along the line. Winter Soldier got nerfed, and we need to buff him.
Yeah.
We need to buff him. He got nerfed somewhere along between Civil War and I guess I want to say Infinity War. Winter Soldier got nerfed, and I don't know who approved this nerf, but we need to buff him again because I want Captain America 2 Winter Soldier back.
They should have put him in Cap 4, man. It's like listen, that's the Riggs and Murtaugh of the MCU, bro. I don't know how you split them niggas up, bro.
They're just gonna be like, ever since he got his memories back, he's been a little more conscious of what it does. That's why he pulls his punches. He's not cold-hearted no more.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, that's what Red talking about.
Maybe he's trying to dip into this political world. You know what I mean?
Okay, but you know what I'm saying? When he was controlled, he was a beast. I'm not gonna hold you. He was a beast when he was controlled. Captain America and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Civil War, he got a lot of his memories back, and he was still a beast. He was over here fighting Black Panther. He was still, he was
controlled at that. He was controlled at that moment.
He was controlled there.
No, he had his wits about him when he was fighting. My man was jumping.
Bro.
That's
when Baron. That's when Baron Zemo hit him with the code, bro.
So no, I'm talking about like when he was the chasing. He wasn't controlled then. My man was bodying soldiers.
Oh, the chase. All right, yeah.
Because he didn't want to get caught. So like he was just like he
was on the run.
But what I'm saying is he was still bodying people. Like in this way, like somewhere along the line between Civil War.
Yeah, but he was still having his Winter Soldier like. How do I say?
Bro, the code is not spinach, bro.
No. His instincts from Winter Soldier was still kicking in. So it was just like fresh out. He's trying to figure out who he is and whatnot.
But my thing is,
his instincts are still there. They're still fresh.
My thing is, y'all saying like, okay, you know, his mind was on the killing, but that's still you, bro. You still have like those instincts. You still have those abilities. That is not the code is not spinach. Just making your abilities boost up and stuff like that. It's just, it just turns it just turns you into whatever orders they give you, you're gonna follow. That's all the code does.
But he had PTSD though. That's what it was.
Oh my God, we're making mad excuses now for Winter Soldier.
No, I think I understand what Red's saying. Like, basically, what we're all saying is right from different perspectives, right? But what Red to go to Red's point, I think what it is that he hasn't really been featured like that, other than the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and in that show is when he was dealing with, you know, really holding back. He wasn't like the killing machine like Red is talking about. Like, we got to actually
because he wasn't being hunted.
Right, exactly. And
like, shit.
He's pulling his punches. He's pulling his punches. That's what it is. And Red wants to see the unleashed version of the Winter Soldier again. And I get it. Because even in what was it, Infinity War, it's like, yeah, he was just on a member of the ensemble cast. He wasn't featured in that either. So he just had a gun shooting around, making jokes with Rocket, or being the butt of a joke with Rocket. So yeah, go ahead, bro.
I was gonna say, even the fight when they were fighting the fake Captain America, bro, he didn't have to pull his punches there. The man is already super powered. He had the serum in him, whatever he had in him.
I didn't think he was weak in that fight though. I thought that was a good fight,
bro. Like, look at the fight when he fought Cap, bro, and then look at the fight that he fought the fake Captain America. It's a night and day fight, bro.
Yeah, it's not the same intensity. It's definitely not the same
at all, bro. Like, bro, Winter Soldier from Captain America, Winter Soldier, and Civil War would have wrecked this fake wannabe wish.
That's the difference though. It's like under the code, my man is out for blood, but without the code, he has a human conscience. You know what I'm saying?
I need the Bucky Barnes I can fight back, bro. Give me
my man just wants chaos, bro.
I know he wants him to wake up with violence. I get it. I want to see that too.
Winter Soldier's not chaos in the comic book though.
I want to see that too. Hopefully they do that in this movie, but that's I think our fear is we're not gonna get it in this movie either.
When Winter Soldier was Cap, that bro is pure chaos, man. He's chaos. He's chaos. His middle name is Chaos. It's Winter Chaos Soldier. That's his name. That's his name. Oh, Buff Winter Soldier, man. Bring that dude back, yo.
I feel you. This is I feel you, and this is the opportunity to do it. If they don't do it here, because again, I get the arc. We get in his story, and we got to get some of his humanity back. But again, I feel you. If in this Thunderbolts movie, and they fight in Sentry, if this nigga don't get crazy, I'm with Red, bro. Nah, I'm with Red. Like, nah, y'all nerfed my guy. Yeah, I gave you
gotta get active, yo. Like, you gotta get active against Sentry, man. You can't be
hell yeah. Y'all don't stand a chance anyway, so you better get bucked, bro. You better get bucked out here.
I feel like this might be his last thing, though. His last performance. I think he's done.
You think so?
I feel like that he's done. I feel like he's looking to like, all right, move on.
Move on for where? What was he doing before this or after this?
Yeah,
I'm just saying, like, I'm talking about like the. I mean, I'm not sure what he's looking at as far as like what he's working. That's slow.
Man, you better keep your Marvel contract, bro. Like,
you better make yourself more important out here, cuz.
Keep that Marvel contract. How long you need to be with the Soldier for? I got you. I got it.
Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe this might be his last goal. He might end up getting killed off in this movie.
Damn.
Bro, they kill a Winter Soldier.
I'll be tight. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be tight.
I'm done.
I ain't gonna lie.
If he don't even get to be Captain America and they kill him off, bro, I'm done.
He's not gonna be Captain America though. I don't see that happening.
But it's still like that. That's like a Rhodey situation too. You're gonna kill off Rhodey. That should be tight because now you got rid of the people that was really in their way to let these people shine. The way Red's talking about. We got chances to let these secondary characters mean something in this new generation or transition that y'all want to pull. And then y'all still going to nerf them or not give them nothing or just use them as plot devices to get other people amped up to do something. Nah, that's poor writing. That's
I mean,
horrible.
I'm not mad that Sam got the shield, but they definitely skipped over Winter Soldier to give Sam the shield.
But I'm also not mad. This nigga was a killer, bro. Real life,
Yeah,
we
they're
can't
not
do
gonna do
that.
that shit. I mean, in the
We can't
comics,
do
yeah,
that.
they could switch that
You
up, but
think
like,
Steve cares? He's a killer. That's his best friend. Hold my shield down, son. Steve don't care.
Motherfuckers didn't want freaking this dude to be Captain America. He didn't kill nobody. This
Exactly.
motherfucker killed mad
And
people.
he's the
Like,
best one. He's the best one. And then nope.
nah, bro, they would have not. This my man killed mad people.
Well, we know why they didn't want him to be Captain America. It wasn't.
Yeah.
Go on now.
Yeah,
you know why he didn't want him to be Captain America.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, if the dude can't be Captain America because he's black, you know what I mean? This dude can't be Captain America because he kills motherfuckers. It would have just been like,
Exactly, bro. Come on. Like, what are we doing here?
my man was killing presidents and shit. Like, bro, like,
y'all really taking an assassin over a wholehearted
he really
black
got to
dude.
explain himself, bro. They
Come
don't care
on.
about that
Come
fucking
on.
him being memory fucking, like, you know, just control
Mhm.
shit. Like, nah, bro, he did that shit.
He'd have been the bane of Captain America. He'd be like, nobody cared who I was until I put on the mask. Nobody cared who I was until I put on the mask. Yeah.
Oh man, what else we got here? I mean, we spoke about this last week about Giancarlo Esposito,
Let's go.
taking on a mystery MCU role.
Let's go.
So people are talking online, and they said that he's not. Well, Liam Neeson was actually. We could talk about that in a minute because I heard about that too. But people are saying that he might be playing the Beyonder. How you guys feel about that?
Makes sense. He's a powered being, you know. Probably doesn't really have to do it, exert himself that much in fight scenes and stuff. He's super powered up. That makes sense.
He's much older.
Yeah.
I want to know what Fresh Prince thinks, man. Because I'm
I mean, Marvel with their high-powered characters, they don't be really doing much of them. Because look at Jeff Goldblum. He was on
exactly.
He was like what collector? He's like the collector's brother or something like that. And
yeah, the Grandmaster.
Yeah, he was just running games. He wasn't really doing that much. So, I mean, even Benicio del Toro as a collector, he wasn't really showing off their powers and abilities. You just know that they're super powered and they're beasts, but the way the movies portray them, you wouldn't know that. They just seem like regular people to you.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably what I'm gonna do with him too. Make the Beyond look like a regular guy that you don't even know that he's like powered up. Like you better call God to help you when you fight that
guy. How do you feel about that, Fresh Prince? So I saw you kind of like sit back. It's like, you know,
I'm chilling.
You chilling?
Right. You say him as the Beyonder? How do I feel about what specifically?
If that's true, if he is, there's a lot of people wanted him to play Professor X, but that's not happening.
That's what I'm holding out for. So, and especially if we're gonna talk about Liam Neeson later, that's what I want. I want him as Charles, and I want Liam as Magneto. But
yeah, Jeff Snyder said that it's not. Oh, he's a scooper, but he's saying that he's not playing Magneto or Professor
Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson and Giancarlo.
Well,
they're not playing the obvious people.
Yeah, that's what I will hold out for. I think that would be cool. Plus, he's also said in interviews that he would like to play Xavier, so I think that would be cool for somebody to play a character that they're actually interested in. But again, like Red said, it's like this is what happens. It's like they waste people's talent. I'm not gonna sugarcoat this shit at all. It's like they bring these people in and they don't really give these characters the gravitas or the depth that they need in these big franchise movies. As the Beyonder, like, yeah, I guess it makes sense. Like Red said, you have somebody that's coming into the story that average people don't know who it is. They'll give a quick explainer. There's a variant of Kang who's this and that and that, whatever. And then it's like, okay, but because it's Juan Carlo or John Carlo as the Beyonder, as that character, it's like, okay, now I believe it more, because that actor that I know is in a whole bunch of other things. I believe that he's overpowered and all that because of what that person brings to that character. But yeah, I'm tired of that blueprint. Like, I give these people some storytelling. I'm sure we're gonna go into X-Men later, but it's like that. It's like, give these people actual stories and depth. That's what I really want to see. That's what I'm holding out for Marvel.
Yeah,
But
I think I've been saying that shit for a minute now. That you get these big actors and shit, and then the writing is not on par with the acting abilities, right?
mhm.
And I definitely have been saying that shit. Like, it's just, yeah, you can get Denzel Washington. That'd be a great click, and that'd be a lot of engagement. But like,
Mhm.
is somebody gonna write his shit right? You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
it's I don't know, man. Yeah, but I'm on the same boat, man.
That's why I want them to play Charles, because you get him in more situations and at an extended length, and he can bring something to that character that would service all of the extra young characters that most likely they will put around him. Like, we're gonna start a fresh X-Men. Like, let him be that headmaster, that beacon of hope of what everybody's looking up to be. Like, and he's tired of playing the bad guys. That's another thing too. He wants to switch it up. So to me, that's why I'm holding out for that. I really hope that they do that. Forget people talking about people's skin color and all this other dumb shit. Like, get the right people and actually give them something to do, give them something to work with, give them scenery to chew up. Like, this is what I've been waiting for so long. But yeah, that's my feeling. That's and that's what I'm holding out for. Both those actors, actually.
I'm not gonna bring him up. They do always have him as a bad guy. You're right.
Yeah.
The only time I remember him being good was when he played Muhammad Ali father and Ali.
Yeah, it's been a minute, man. It's
Yeah.
been a minute. And he's great at it. We love him as it, but
He was a bad guy in Abigail too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he set him up, set everybody
yeah.
up. Yeah.
And you could see that from the trailer. So it's like, yeah,
Mhm.
let's get something different, man. Come on.
He's a bad guy and a gentleman.
Yeah. And then again, you can play on that, because like Red Ones, you could really make Charles an asshole now. Like, make him supposed to be that good character, but play on his experience as a villain, and let him play that subtle nuance that shows you this dude is not always right. Like, yeah, we have a certain like standard that we're trying to reach, but at the same time, this dude doesn't always make the right decisions. And we could delve into him being like a broken character as well, which they haven't really ever done in any version of Xavier that we've ever seen. So yeah, use these people, man.
Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna bring Charles and you're gonna bring Magneto into this situation, into this new MCU, you gotta have there has to be a driving force and where Magneto is who Magneto is, right? Like, there has to be like a turning point.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking like maybe, his Doctor Strange, he's still a human and he started these incursions and that world ended up withering away, and he, I guess they plucked him out of that world, and he's like, hey, listen, we got to get rid of all these fucking people. Like, it's gonna happen again. Like, kind of like that kind of situation.
I know one thing. They have to change Magneto's origin story or something. They gotta figure it out, because he's about to be too old to have that origin story.
This is what I've been thinking, and people don't want to hear that, bro.
Like, that's what happened when you pick up somebody to have an origin of like that, an origin story that took place during like a real life event.
Yeah,
it's like that's the conundrum that you're in now, because people who fought in the World War or dealt with the World War II stuff, they're in their 80s now, 80s and 90s now. Like,
but he's not supposed to age as fast as humans, right?
No, that's just what people are saying to give it a block.
To give it a block, yeah.
Yeah, like, nah.
And then there's also one they use. They say he goes into a de-aging machine or something like that to like. That was another one. People say, "Oh, he went through a de-aging machine."
People just looking for reasons.
But look at the comics had to look how many times the comics had to kill off Xavier just to make him come back younger or something like that. Like
Yep.
It's like this is a conundrum you have when you link your character's origin story to a life event. Like you gotta. So I don't know, man.
Yeah,
they're gonna have to. They're gonna have to retcon something soon.
Because he's clearly not in this universe. So like he's coming from a different universe. So you're gonna tell people that the Holocaust happened in that universe. Like that's kind of fucked up.
I didn't say you can't say the Holocaust didn't happen. I'm just saying
no. The Holocaust didn't it happened in another universe.
Oh,
just kind of just like don't even like just switch it up. Let it not be about some real life shit.
Yeah, I'd just say he was human trafficked. Just say like he was caught up with some human trafficking stuff. He got branded at a number so that the traders could keep track of him, and then you can still use that same number that he has and saying that he's human trafficked, and that's why he has the number on him so that he keep track of him or something like that. But I don't know. But they're gonna have to figure out something because that World War II in a couple of years, that World War II storyline ain't gonna work, bro. They're gonna be 100 years old.
Exactly.
I'm sure this is why it's taking them so long to kind of like insert these characters because that was probably a lot of fucking writers' rooms to try to get that shit right. But we still don't know if he's appearing anytime soon because they haven't said anything.
X-Men coming, he's definitely coming with them. He is definitely gonna be the first villain that they fight.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. Like no time soon. Like that X-Men movie is not dropping for.
But the only thing I would want though is like when they do the new X-Men reboot, don't make him the main focus villain throughout the whole movie. They did the first one. He could be the overarching villain, but don't make him like the main focus villain. Like each movie was him. Like they were basically dealing with him in 1, 2, and 3. Like show different. X-Men have so many villains. Show different villains in their movies. In this one, now you could bring like a Mr. Sinister. You could bring on Omega Red. The Brotherhood of Evil. The Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. That's Magneto. Never mind, not the Brotherhood.
Yeah, I was about to say they connected to him anyway.
Yeah, that's Magneto. Never mind. What's the hate group? The one that hate
the Friends of Humanity. The fuck
yeah, Friends of Humanity. Bro, you got so many enemies you could bring for X-Men, bro. Like you don't need. You could do the Brood if you want to do the alien shit. They fought the Brood. I mean,
I think they're looking to do, and I've been hearing for a while. They've been trying to really introduce Sinister like into live action. So I think that would be the perfect way to go.
Yeah, he's an a-hole. Bring Sinister. Like, and then we just got introduced to Bastion now. The 97 brought Bastion. So now you can make him a live action villain. So bring Bastion. There's so many villains. Nimrod, Sentinel, the Sentinel program. Come on, Master Mode. They didn't do none of this stuff. It was all Magneto.
Oh well, shit. Did y'all hear? Since we on this, did y'all hear about them saying that Disney wanted to bring The Rock in, most likely or possibly to play Apocalypse?
Yeah, I saw that. I don't care for it, but
I mean,
as long as he don't bring his $7 in the situation,
he could pass. He could pass an Egyptian. He could pass for an Egyptian.
I think that would be. I think that could be cool because he's not gonna get the control that he's been trying to get everywhere. In this situation.
But I feel like he won't do it because he doesn't get the control.
I doubt that.
Because everything he's done, he's like he has to be in control.
I doubt that.
Disney's not gonna get him control. Not Marvel. Marvel ain't gonna get him no kind of control.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's why I think he won't do it because he doesn't have the control. Like it took him. It took him a lot to not include his $7 to do that cameo in Fast and the Furious.
But it's like you kind of think or know you have the leverage to do that in those situations. This is a situation you know what you're coming into. It's like, yeah, you take what you get out of this deal.
I don't know, man.
I don't think he would try to pull all that. I don't know, like, but I mean,
He did it for the DC, bro. Like that's a clear testament.
Yeah, DC was falling apart, bro. My man tried to make a checkmate move. Like
he tried to do
I can't blame him.
But he tried to do a checkmate shit behind, the people that really own the shit, behind their back. And he was like, "Nah, man." He wanted his ex-wife to take over the reins of DC.
Wasn't it her pops or something like that?
Nah, it was her, Danny Garcia. She wanted.
Nah, I think it was Hiram or something like that. They said Hiram Garcia, so that's why I thought it was her pops.
Nah.
What the fuck she know about comic book and movies for her to take over?
No, take over DC, like or Warner Brothers.
It was James Gunn's spot.
I know, but I'm saying, what the hell she know about superheroes and shit for her to be taking over?
I mean, yeah, I guess so.
Rock didn't even know Black Adam's law. He talking about he don't want to fight Shazam. Nigga, that's how you got introduced. What you talking about? You didn't start off a hero. You was a villain first, bro, and then you became an anti-hero.
He puts the right people in line, and then he uses those people as like, a tool.
As proxies.
Yeah. Like, oh, I really don't want to do that. All right. And that shit gets approved immediately.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. I mean,
well, Disney got no problem telling niggas to fuck off, though, so it's all right.
Yeah, 100%.
You can try. Marvel and Disney gonna be like, you fuck off. You can find somebody else to play this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean,
that's why I don't think he would try to pull that shit, bro. Like, you already know what you walking into, cuz like
in a heartbeat, look how quick they severed ties with him for the Moana shit, and that was just a rumor that he did some shit with the kidnapping.
See,
and they was like, nah, that Moana shit. We ain't gonna do that no more, bro.
And that's another thing. Like you say, you're already working with them, so it's like, nah. You take that Apocalypse check, bro. That's a recurring character, that villain that could come back, anti-hero, however they want to play in the story. Nah, you better take that check, bro. Stop playing. You might get an origin out of it. You know what I mean? But yeah, I wouldn't be mad. I guess that's what it comes down to. If they picked him as that character, I wouldn't be mad.
I just need somebody who's gonna knock the role out the park to be Apocalypse. I need somebody who's gonna be like, who could do menacing without like. Cause that's the thing with Apocalypse, bro. It's like, not only is he powerful, cause he's powerful, but he's menacing, bro. Like his voice. Once you hear that voice, you just feel the shudder, bro. Like, oh shit. Like, bro, like he be pretend to be other people. And then you shoot that nigga, like, they shoot with a beam or something, boom. Then you just hear the voice like, you think you were fighting, and then, oh, shit's Apocalypse, bro. Oh my god. Why?
Would you guys rather have him be CG or practical?
You gotta be CG. There's no way you can make it practical. What regular walk?
I would want a mixture in both. Yeah, I want a mixture of both.
Yeah, but like to fully show his powers, you gotta
you gotta go CGI for that.
Cause he could change his body size, change his body weight, changes his hands into different weapons and ability. Bro, he's a beast, bro. Bro. That's a hard character to put on a movie. I'm just saying flat out. No,
yeah,
and that's why I can't even be mad at Oscar Isaac for his role in Apocalypse, because bro, it's a hard character to portray. It's a hard character to portray, bro. He's a beast.
I did like his dialogue though. Like I did like those scenes, and that was a level of menace that I liked, as far as the speeches he was giving and all that. But yeah,
I'm not even gonna hold you though. Apocalypse is not even a character that like you could just say like, okay, the X-Men got it, bro. Like, nah, we're gonna need some more people in this bitch. You're like, yo, do we got X-Force around? Yo, can we get X-Force down here?
Yeah, that's not a one and done villain. Like, you know,
bro. That's a Thanos level villain.
Thanos level, yeah. That's an Avengers level villain, bro.
Yep.
Call the boys. You need everybody down here.
Call the boys, or everybody.
You need everybody down here.
Yeah, y'all seen Peter get that nigga out here. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, Frank, where Frank at? You know what I mean? Ghost Rider, get all these.
I mean, before they teamed up to fight Onslaught, they had to team up to fight Apocalypse. He was the first one that teamed up to. They're like, yo, Cap, we need the Avengers, bro. Bring it, bring it down here.
Yeah, bring the squad.
I know this is a mutant issue, but yo, bro.
Yeah. It's gonna be everybody issue if we don't get this thing. Squad up.
Yo, this thing is wilding down here, bro. I need some help.
I mean, that's also why I could think that this is something that probably can happen, because if you're gonna like base your character on like if it's gonna be The Rock, this is not gonna be like a one appearance kind of thing. This is like you said,
that's what I'm saying,
Thanos stuff. But like, would he be around? Would he want to be around, sticking around, playing that same role? You know, for the next 10 years,
as long as he could do his other shit.
I'm gonna call it spade, bro. I don't think The Rock could do this role.
Damn,
and I love The Rock.
You said would? You said would or could?
I don't think he could do this role. And I love The Rock, bro, but I think this Apocalypse role is not in his. Not him. It's not him, bro. It's not as bad. I don't, because he's gonna talk with. He's probably gonna talk either that wrestling talk, or he's gonna talk some other goofy way. But it's not gonna be the menace, the level of menacing that it needs to be for Apocalypse, bro. Like,
yeah,
I feel you.
Like when Apocalypse talk, you hear power in his voice, bro. Yeah. Like that's power coming out, bro. Like it's like you just know he's not somebody to be messed with. I don't think The Rock is gonna be able to pull that off, bro.
And if he has to show up on time to do makeup tests and all that shit, bro, I don't know that's gonna happen, bro. He's not gonna show up on time,
bro. This is a troller, right? Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Oscar Isaac had to sit in that chair for 7 hours, bro. You think The Rock can be sitting there 7 hours, bro, and cover his pretty face?
No, they're gonna CGI it.
And even as great as an actor,
they just do voice acting for at that point.
And even as great of an actor as Oscar Isaac is, he still to me didn't pull off a good Apocalypse either, bro. Like he tried to do Apocalypse like some kind of Messiah kind of thing, where like, oh, my children, my child, and all that. So like, nah, bro. Apocalypse is about power of the fittest, bro. He's not children, child, and you nothing. You know, he wants you to fight it out, and whoever the strongest, you come team up with him, and whoever's the weakest, you can die. That's it. That's all he cares about, bro.
That's the crazy shit. I did like that, but again, there was no menace, or there was no second guessing what he was doing.
Yeah.
And I would have liked it if it came across like that, but at the same time, he was secretly like playing people against each other to see who was the strongest. So yeah, he
was just conniving more than menacing, bro.
Yeah, that is.
Mm-hmm.
It was gotcha.
Yeah, it was mustache twirly. Like that's what the writing wasn't up to par, and that's what we really need. And again, I'm saying Dwayne Johnson as far as what I think they would do, but I also do agree with you, Red. Like for what we really want, yeah, I don't see him being the epitome of what we really want. But for me, seeing what they would probably do, I feel like it makes sense.
And we're not even gonna bring up that they tried to do the Vigo in the last X-Men movie with Apocalypse. They'll do the Ghostbusters Vigo storyline. They try to body swap and shit.
You're not lying. I just thought, damn, you fuck my shit up right now, bro. I legit just replayed that whole scene right now in my head. Just thought about Ghostbusters. I'm like, yep, you're right.
Yeah,
he tried to do the Vigo body swap shit. Like.
Yo, that shit, you just fucking my whole shit up. Damn, bro. I mean, they'll just find some, like, to be honest, I'll just say keep it CG, but like you said, keep it CG practical hybrid. Get a fucking actor that's like fucking 6'7".
Yeah, we need somebody big
to do the body. Like get like Jack Reacher kind of dude, right? And then have a good voice. Have somebody have a good menacing voice and just compile it and you have yourself a fucking villain, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Or they could just take like what they did with Josh Brolin, right? They just kind of like molded his face into Thanos, even though he's not the same height.
Yeah,
but it's his face, right?
That's what I'm thinking about when I was saying, the hybrid version. That's what I'm talking about. Like,
now the funny thing is when you look at the behind the scene picture with Josh Brolin, the Thanos is like he's standing there regular, Then right above is the big ass dome.
The
actors got to look at because that's what Thanos' head is supposed to be. So you can't even. You're not supposed to look him in his eye. You got to look at the dome when you talk.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean they could definitely do it, man. I mean that's gonna be a while, bro. Let's get some X-Men news, man. We haven't got anything like set in stone, but let's see.
I need
man.
to know who's writing this shit.
I think
From
with the
directors
whole
and everything.
I think with the whole like Superman, we're gonna talk about Superman later. But with the whole announcement with that, Marvel was like, "Yo, we were gonna release mad shit." Like there was a lot of like casting information that dropped, which we got. It's part of the docket. What was not part of the docket was that Doctor Strange 3, they might have a villain, and the villain is gonna be Agamotto. How'd you guys feel about that?
It's gonna be who?
What?
Agamotto. Okay,
Agamotto, like the original, yeah.
Am I tripping?
Or Agamotto.
That should
Like
be
real.
That'd be kind of cool, actually.
I mean, isn't it what? So he's the one that's attacking the other realm that he got called for. That's what they're gonna do.
There's no. I mean, this is like I think one of these guys was in My Time to Shine. He's another scooper, I think, was saying that Agamotto is gonna be the villain for Doctor Strange 3.
My question would be like, why would Agamotto
Word.
be the villain, and then he's like,
right,
making a deal with him to use his power? Because that's basically how Doctor Strange gets his power. Is like he has deals with all these different entities to use their powers and stuff like that. So I don't know.
I mean, yes. Based on we going based on comic. You know how MC does their own shit, right? How maybe his powers were nerfed because he lost that. You know that, like he was the original owner of that chain, right? And him getting that chain back. I don't know. Maybe they could just explain it why, why that is called the Agamotto, the Eye of Agamotto, and then we actually meet the person of the actual Agamotto. It's like the Eye of Agamotto. Like you're talking about someone that either lived or died or whatever it is. I don't know how it plays out in the whole incursion situation, because that's like something different. But you got to have some kind of like maybe like a threat that's just like he's not the main villain. Maybe he's like one of those like you had like Jason Statham was like he was like a villain, but he was like a kind of like annoying villain. But the main villain was someone else. I don't know. What else here? Yes.
I mean, cause I want to know what happened after Doctor Strange 2 when he jumped in that pool. Was it Nicole Kidman?
Yeah. No. Charlize Theron.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know how I mixed them two up. My bad.
Yeah, it happens. Don't worry about it.
But Charlize Theron, she popped out. I mean, that's his boo. So I want to know what happens.
Yeah.
That's his boo, and that's what? That's Dormammu's sister or something like that, right?
Daughter, right?
Daughter.
Yeah.
I think it's his daughter, Dormammu's.
Daughter?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then like, I want to see what happens with that story. Why are we going to Agamotto? Like,
that's why I'm like, that's weird. What?
I mean, maybe he's, I guess, gets Dormammu out of that fucking loop that he's been in. I don't know. Maybe there's a deal cut on his side. I have no idea. Venom. Venom wrapped up.
Yeah.
Wrapped up this week. So they had some kind of like wrap up, kind of like merch situation. You know, every time a Marvel movie ends, well, adjacent
they still making
Marvel.
Venom movies. Oh Lord.
Yeah. So yeah, the next movie is called The
Last Dance. Yeah,
it's called The Last Dance. So this, so they released some pictures of this merch. Let me just get this testing out. So you have this kind of like Venom. You know, they try to do this like quick little wordplay shit with the 3 and shit. I don't care about that shit. But what people kind of like looking at in this pictures is kind of like the claw marks that's over his face. So people kind of did some digging, and I don't know if you guys remember, Tom Hardy released a picture like right when they was starting to film, and he put on the bottom caption Venom 3, and the picture was this here. Was him and this dog. People didn't understand like what this had to do with fucking Venom. Kind of like he took the video down right after that. I mean the picture down. So people are saying that this might be kind of a symbiote that's named Lasher, which is a dog, right? I'm not sure with how this character is. So Lasher is like it's pretty much a German Shepherd that's connected with the symbiote. So I'm not sure if that's gonna be like a villain or if it's like a companion. It's gonna be fucking weird. I don't know why they keep making these fucking movies, to be honest. That last movie was garbage. I don't know if you guys are in agreement with that, but I didn't like that. That second movie was kind of garbage.
No, like I agree.
The second movie,
they yeah. Go ahead.
My thing with the second movie was they try to do too like Sony. That's Sony issue. They try to do too much.
Yep.
In one movie, when they could have just spread it out, like take their time.
Mm-hmm.
Like I literally would have made the first one just the fight between Venom and Carnage and stuff. I would have left out Shriek. Yeah, thank you. Because I wanted to say her name, but Typhoon Mary was popping up in my brain. I'm like, no, that's the wrong crazy girl. The Shriek, yeah, thank you. So I would have saved Shriek for like another entry, but I'd have had the main focus be the Venom and Carnage rivalry that's going on right now. You know, he just had his kid, and then he just had the kid with Carnage, and then explore that relationship, like why a symbiote hates their spawn, or why the spawn of a symbiote hates the original host or something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Explore that. You could explore that, and then, but this one they just try to throw so much in it. It's like crazy. And then you had
symbiote.
Sorry, what?
Nah, because you're gonna have if this is the dog, right? The dog is a street character. Then you're gonna have Toxin that's gonna be in it, because Toxin was like kind of like hinted in the last movie, like he got some of that he got infected with the symbiote. So you're gonna have all these different fucking characters and shit.
And then the whole thing was like you had Carnage threatening Shriek throughout the movie, and like Carnage fucking loves Shriek.
Yeah, he's trying to do that Joker shit.
Yeah, it was like they were trying to make him Joker and Harley Quinn or something. Like, he was, like when she did her sound thing, he turned around and go, "Shut up, man!" Like, yo, he's like, she yells again, "I'm gonna fucking kill her," or something like that. Like, bro, what? Like, what?
They should have did Carnage for the last two movies. To be honest with you, like this is not a franchise.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Go crazy.
I don't think Carnage should have been a solo movie villain. Carnage, for the most part, in the comics, and always not even the most part, every time in the comics, Spider-Man and Venom had to team up to fight Carnage because he was just too powerful. They never could like fight him on their own. They had to team up. So
that's why I'm saying you do two movies with Carnage. It's like the second movie got to be like the Empire Strikes Back. Like you gotta let Carnage win in that shit. Like, and then the third movie you bring in, I mean, I guess Toxin now since they did it, but they could have did Anti-Venom and all that, and then you could have did that with the third movie. Like, but yeah, that's my problem with it. It didn't have any substance at all whatsoever to try to like further a storyline. It seemed like a cash grab.
Did you guys see like the deleted scenes from this movie?
I don't remember. So
yeah, there was one cool deleted scene where you had Carnage pretty much tell Shriek about the ancestry of the symbiotes and Null and all that kind of shit, and they took it out. How they all connected and how they all it kind of like explained why they know different versions of Spider-Man. Like it all interconnected between the Raimi verse, all that shit. So it's like, oh, cool. Like they understood that it was another symbiote that was in another universe that dealt with Tobey Maguire. That's all. They were all family.
See,
it was a hive mind.
Left it in and make a third movie.
I'm like, bro, that's That's big.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, Sony
And then bring Spider-Man in the third movie. Bring Spider-Man, Anti-Venom, whatever you got to do, and then that should have been the third movie. Like Red said, it's a team-up type situation. Like
I wanna now that you know Tom Hardy made an appearance in the MCU for like 30 seconds. And he was kind of giving a breakdown of the whole entire MCU from the barista and shit. I wonder if he's gonna be like in search of his Spider-Man in his universe. Like if it's gonna bring him to New York and like try to find. Imagine like if his version of Spider-Man is fucking.
I think his version of Spider-Man is on Garfield.
I hope so.
That'd be nice because he wanted to find an alien, right? And
Yeah,
that'd be
I don't got to fight an alien yet.
And that'd be so cool for him to say that shit. If he says the line on it, yo, oh my god, I get to fight an alien. That's it. But you know, Sony's gonna Sony. They're not gonna give that shit to us.
Nah, because they're not even talking about that. They're talking about Raimi Part 4, right?
Yeah, like just like skip over the Amazing Spider-Man.
Nobody wants that. I mean, yeah, people want it. They screaming for it, but I don't want that shit, bro. Yes, give me Andrew, bro. Give me Andrew for the third one.
Yo, there was some directing talk. The director for Part 4. There was somebody they had in mind. I think it came up either yesterday or today. What the fuck was it? Damn, that wasn't on. It wasn't on the docket too. I was like, damn, I should have wrote that shit then.
For what movie?
For Spider-Man 4. Well, Tom Holland's version.
Oh, okay.
The director they was talking about that he wanted to do that they was looking at him to make the movie.
Fuck, I think I know you're talking about.
And I'm like, that's kind of weird. It's a weird pick.
Oh man, I didn't write that shit down either.
It came on my timeline, and I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to talk about that because that's stupid. Let me see, director. Oh, no, that's not it. This is March 2020. This is March 26. That's crazy. There's mad fucking directors they talking about here.
Sam Raimi, John Francis Daly, Jonathan Goldstein, and Jon Favreau.
Yeah, fuck, man. Damn, I should have wrote that shit down. But I definitely saw that shit pop up on my timeline on Twitter. I'm like, yeah, I don't know about that. But whatever. What else we got here?
Drew Goddard?
Nah. I see him on here too. I'm like, damn, they I see Justin Lin.
They throwing everybody out. Oh yeah, I did hear Justin Lin. I think that's who I was thinking about. Yeah, I did hear Justin Lin.
I'm like, Justin Lin, bro. Like, I mean, he's a good director.
On the street level shit, they about to make this shit scary as fuck. This shit about to be a thrilling ass Spider-Man. But that shit would be dope though, like with the symbiote. That's who it was. That's because that's what I was thinking about. I was like, they could make it dark if it's about the symbiote. I'm like, that could be kind of cool. I don't know who you saw, but that you just made me remember that's who I saw.
Yeah, people are saying James Wan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So if you do that with a symbiote aspect, I think that could be cool. That could work.
Yeah. I mean, if I find out, I'll interrupt us and we can talk about the director. But yeah, I don't know. Anywho, before we get into X-Men 97, let's get into the Fantastic Four casting news, right? So we have John Malkovich joining the cast of Fantastic Four. We don't know the role. No, not the thing is he's this guy. What's the guy's name? He was in The Bear. He's playing the thing.
Evan Ross-Baccarat.
Yeah. Dope. He's a dope actor too. So John Malkovich is unnamed actor, unnamed role. Yeah, so we don't know. And we also have Ralph Einison. Was it Einison? Einison, right? It's Einison. Whatever. I could be getting
Einison. Mm-hmm.
All right, so he's voicing Galactus. We have a Galactus voice actor. People were not too excited about this. I was.
I'm not mad at it at all. If you hear the dude talk, I'm not mad at it at all.
Why did not talk about a Galactus voice?
Huh?
You said people were not too happy about it. So why were they not happy about a Galactic voice?
Because they went based on like the character's name, right? Because he's not like a household name, right? All people care about is big names, and I'm sure there was other actors. I'm sure that this was not the first actor they had on call, right? They probably there was talks of
Javier
Bardem voicing him. There was another person they had as well,
Banderas,
Antonio Banderas. So they went with him. And if you guys watch The Green Knight, man, that guy's voice is like, and once they add him and make him sound bigger,
the voice of The Green Knight?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's a good pick.
That's a good pick, right? Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like that voice is just super dope, and then it's gonna sound great on something that's that big, especially when they tweaking.
He was in Game of Thrones too. Like, yeah, that dude's voice is wild.
Yeah. So I'm not mad at it. I think it's a dope casting, and it's the movie's definitely shaping up to be. It sounds great on paper. You got a good roster.
I think Malkovich might be Terrax too. Might be the Herald of Galactus.
Malkovich need to sit his ass down. He's too old for some real.
Or he could be playing Herbie, right? Because
Malkovich is Herbie.
Because Herbie could come off as like something that's condescending. You know, John Malkovich could be
Yeah.
He would roll ass off. He's a droid.
I'm really thinking. I know they said Homeboy was gonna be Mole Man, but I really think my man Stingray is gonna be Herbie. Yeah, I think he's gonna be Herbie. That's the only thing that makes sense.
Yeah, I remember my first John Malkovich movie was Con Air, bro.
That's my guy right there.
Is that my first? I think that was my first too.
Cyrus the Virus.
Hey, word.
John Malkovich. Yeah, that guy was
like
crazy.
Honora.
And and it's I would say his characters is probably gonna be like a one and done because he's not the type of person that's gonna stick around for a while. Like
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So it has to be a character that's not gonna be like reoccurring.
I think the most movie he stuck around for was Red. They did Red 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. That's what I think. He'll probably either be Terrax or he'll probably be like one of them Bill Murray joints where they threw him in as like one of the rulers on Zen Lao or some shit like that. Like it's gonna be one of them two.
Yeah, he's gonna phone it in. He's gonna be John Malkovich.
I never know. Well, yeah, he's gonna play him.
He's gonna play him, bro. He played him in Transformers. He played himself. There was nothing different. It was just John Malkovich.
Yep. Yeah, that's why most likely he might be like a politician on Zen Lao. But yeah, he could. I think if he played his Thorax, he could be cool. He could be menacing in with that shit. But yeah,
my daddy comes over July 13th. I could see my daddy on July 13th. I'm still thinking about the Con Air shit. They said nobody move when the bunny gets it.
Yeah. This is
he's a good pick. I like John Malkovich. I can't even get mad when I hear his name is in a movie. I said, you know what?
Yep, this movie's gonna start filming in July, so in about 2 months. So can't wait for that shit. We have a couple more things here on the docket.
Maybe you need an old man to be a villain. Yeah, John Malkovich. I can't think of a better old man villain.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if we could just do Superman before we do X-Men 97. What you guys want to do first?
We want to talk about Tim and Superman.
Let's talk about Superman.
Yeah, you might as well. That's gonna be quick.
So the Superman suit was revealed. What was that? Monday? I felt like it was this week.
Yeah, it was.
It was definitely this week.
Mm-hmm.
People don't like it. Me personally, I don't hate it, but I also don't love it. Like I don't
when I saw it, I wanted to do the David Allen Greer, Damon Wayne shit. Hated it. I wanted to do this shit. Like
I don't want to say I hated it, but I was almost there. But the only reason why I didn't say I hated it because the photo was not the best, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like it could have been taken in so many different kind of like ways, and it would have probably looked much better. The fact that he was kind of like sitting there nonchalant, like, all right, hey, I'm here, I'm gonna save the world again.
That's everything though, like, cause you said yourself the photo's not the best, and normally the photo that they pick mean it's the best shot out of the shots that they had. So if that was the best that they had out of all the shots they had, bro, I'm kind of scared. Like,
I'm scared too, but I'm
because I'm like best photo they had at the time.
True.
And it was also like it wasn't edited, right? So a lot of these shoots, when you see them in the movies, all the creases are gone. They don't keep the creases there.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of our favorite suits have creases. We just don't see it on film, but when they do behind the scenes, should be looking different.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, it just didn't sit well with me. It looked like pause. It looked thick. The suit looked oldie thick. It almost looked like a Captain America suit, like kind of like a utility kind of like outfit, versus it being kind of like skin tight. Is more or less like an actual like uniform.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, yeah, he can't wear that under his clothes. There's no way. That's like you have to take your clothes off to get that on. There's no like popping your buttons and it's there. Bro, you have a whole turtleneck. Yeah, I didn't. But again, I think I'm just biased because I think about other Superman suits, right? And I'm thinking about Man of Steel. I'm like, that's peak, right? And then this makes it look like it's CW version like of Superman. Even though the CW, the Superman and Lois, that suit is better than this.
I was gonna say I was hoping you were gonna rag on that shit.
No, I like the suit.
That suit is good for what it is. Yeah, the budget and all that. That's a good suit, man.
Yeah, and I'm like, damn, look, this is it, bro. Like, you would have broke the internet had you just cropped the photo and just show his legs. Just show his legs. Like, oh, that's all you get. It's his legs. You're like, oh shit, the fucking boots look dope. Like, it looks good. or the background should have been like in front of the Kent's house, right?
Yeah, that background is killing me because it's like, what the fuck is going on, bro? You look disinterested with this whole scenario. Like, you're like, oh shit, time to go to work again. Like, if
you would have saw the siding in the back, like he's sitting in his farmhouse at the porch, putting on his suit, like that. Then you'd be like, oh shit, then he's really like out there, like he's still living at home with his parents, and he's fighting the world. You know what I mean? Fighting villains and shit.
Oh man, I got a penthouse in Metropolis. No doubt.
Taking his time. Mad people dying. I mean,
that's the next thing too. My man is slow putting on his boots while the niggas shooting beams in the background and shit. Like, bro, what's going on?
And that's the funny shit. We saying he's slow doing it, but it's a picture, right? We don't know what's going on, but it just looks like that. It looks like homeboy is just disinterested and just taking his time with all this shit.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, that's basically what his face looked like. His face like, man, this shit again, man. Yo, they can't defend themselves like that.
Yeah, god damn it.
I I do like this. I like the sigil. I like how it's big.
Nah,
Right.
I don't like Kingdom Come style symbol. So
I like it because it. All right, and it's weird because it almost looks like a family crest versus it looking like an S, right? Like a sigil, like it's not like a full on S, right? Where people are like, oh, it's it stands for hope. This kind of gives it kind of you just don't know what it is. Like it looks like a 7. It looks like you don't know. You can't place your finger on what it means. But his language. It's supposed to be his language. But I get it. I just it's weird. It's weird for me too, man. It just I don't know. I thought I'd be more excited seeing it. Like, oh, this is dope. But I was like, all right. It's not the best. It's not. You know what I mean? Like I feel like
it's serviceable, man.
Yeah, I guess it's gonna. And people online, mind you, it's a mixed bag. There's people that love this picture, and that's fantastic. I'm glad you love it.
I mean, Superman could take a crap in the middle of the floor, and people would like, "Oh my god, let me see that."
Yeah. I think people will just like it in spite of Zack Snyder, right? Because
there's a lot of that.
People was posting pictures of like first looks of Superman, right? They did the Christopher Reeve one. They're like, oh, look, this looks like it stands for hope. And then they showed Zack Snyder's version and his first picture. And they're like, oh, it looks so dark and gritty. And it looks like he's not happy. But then when they show
he's in the middle of a fight, waiting for the Snyder.
Exactly.
Yeah, when they show James Gunn, she's like, oh, it looks like the colors looks brighter. I'm like, bro, like you guys just want Zack Snyder.
That's the crazy shit because the suit looks brighter as far as colors on the suit, but if you look at this picture overall, it still looks like a same dreary type scenario that I could see in a fucking Zack Snyder movie, bro. This shit looks wild right now, like,
bro. In the picture, he looks fucking depressed.
Exactly.
Like, oh man, I gotta go to work today.
And I right now, bro.
I was really trying to make sure I wasn't being harsh, and so I pulled it up. But nah, this dude looks totally disinterested with this whole scenario.
He looks depressed.
So again, I'm not trying to trash the movie, but if we're talking about just first looks and what's coming out, yeah, that's what it looks like. It looks like we got, and that's why I said to my boy the other day, like, what's the difference? Why we couldn't have kept Henry for this shit? If y'all want to be talking about this dreary shit and all that, it looks like the same type of scenario with a brighter suit.
I feel like I was looking for my sound bite, my ding 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 ding, because you 100%. Just could have kept Henry.
Exactly. What the fuck is the difference?
That's the first thing I said. I was like, why didn't we keep Henry again?
Oh, they want to go with a younger actor, bro. Like, I don't care how old he is in real life. They look the same. Y'all can start nitpicking and talking about people look older and all that. Y'all talk, oh, this person looks older and taller, and they're really not. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all just saying shit. Like, literally, off first vent. You could put Henry in that same picture right now, and I would be like, all right, cool. They switched up the suit. Other than that, what's going on? And to be honest, to be totally honest, you give me this picture and I get it. This is the first suit reveal. But if you just give me this picture, first rip, I'm like, what the fuck is going on in the background? Mm-hmm. That's really what I'm thinking about. What's going on in the background? I'm not worried about this dude's suit. This nigga look like he's like Red said, oh fuck, I got
no
this
urgency.
Shit again. Exactly. It doesn't look like there's no urgency at all. You nailed it. Exactly. Nah, what's going on out there? Is it Frieza? What's going on? Vegeta holding it down while you putting on your suit? What's poppin'?
Is it Frieza?
What the fuck is going on? Bro.
Yeah,
you chilling. You chilling, bro. That's really what I'm looking at. Like, what's going on? What's really going on in this?
That shit definitely does look like the Frieza beam too. That's the crazy shit. It does look like the Frieza beam.
Go back to it, bro. I'm telling you, that's the same scenario, bro. Like, nah, this is crazy. But I'm not mad at it either. I'm not gonna nitpick the suit anyway, because I did see somebody put up a picture and I see it, like all the influences. where it seems like they added the classic, the Kingdom Come, the New 52, and all of that. They added a lot of different versions to make this one suit. I get it. So if you want to be creative and separated, I get it. You're trying to pay homage to everything. But again, huh?
They put him back in the tighties.
Yeah, exactly. But I also can't tell if that's like the boy shorts or like tidy waddy, no diddy. You know what I mean? Like it's like, okay, I can't tell. I see it's there. I'm happy. I would like that. That's what I'm used to. But again, I still need to wait to see how it comes off on camera, because we just talking about this picture right now, and we could demolish this whole picture. I need to see how it shows off on camera, and that's what I'm really waiting for. I'm not gonna totally jump ship and be like, fuck this shit, but at the same time, it looks serviceable. The suit looks serviceable. Let me see what's going on around this situation, though, again, so I can judge it off that, I guess.
No, 100%. There was an edit. I'm trying to find this edit where they put his body in place of his of David Cornsweat's character.
Mm-hmm.
I had it here. That shit is gone. I did do an edit. You know, there's a podcast that I follow, and he was like asking for like ideas of putting different things in the background and shit. So I just put his head on the body, and he posted it on his channel. I think we got like 5 followers from that shit, which we appreciate. But yeah, I have it here, so don't mind the face, but like it's Henry Cavill's body. Well, yo, that would have looked tough, to be honest. Like, don't like.
Is that Ash face you put on it?
No,
that's yo. I swear to God, that's who I thought. That's in the first place.
Ash, I'm like, is that Ash face you put on it?
Yo, when I first seen that, I'm like, nah.
So yeah, So this shit looks fucking fire. Like if it was him on that seat, like it would just fit.
I can totally see Ash doing this shit too. Like the whole world's burning around. Ash is like, yeah, I'll get to it later.
I'll be there.
I'll get to it. Like no emotions, looking around at the chaos around. Like, I'll fix it later. I got it.
Damn, that shit crazy, man. Yeah, but we'll see, man. I think he's wrapping up with this movie. I think this movie is like almost wrapped. So we probably get like some more. There was so much shit talk about this fucking thing that I know that he's gonna have another photo that's gonna be like corrected, color corrected. It's gonna look fantastic. Watch.
You got to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got to fix it. He thought he was really doing something, and I'm sure he looked at it. He was like, "This is a nice picture, right?" Because he knows. He probably knows the context behind this photo. We don't know the context.
Right.
So in his mind, he's like, this is a beautiful shot.
Mm-hmm.
For us, it just looks like whatever. And this is not the background is what you call it. He's using that same technology used for the Mandalorian. So that's a real background. That's real animation happening behind it. It's not polished, but that's something that's a scene that's in the movie.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So let's see. My man Solbrick said BRB, but we're about to get into his fucking topic. Perfect timing, guy.
Right? This is
perfect timing, guy.
Oh, you. No, this is all you. Come back.
I said, yo, you fucking gonna leave right when your topic was about to come up.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
You just see the new little teaser, the other teaser trailer they dropped for Deadpool Wolverine.
I did. The one with the Ant-Man shit?
Yeah.
That was funny.
But it's the beginning of it, when he's like, yo, can you put your mask? He said, can you put your mask up? He said, well, it's kind of hard for me to eat when I have it up. He said,
it's hard to eat when you got it off.
Yeah, that was good. That's a good exchange between them both. Like that's gonna be like that in the whole entire movie, bro. They're gonna talk so much shit.
Yeah, that's the banter they had in Wolverine, the first Wolverine movie, Wolverine Origins.
Mm-hmm.
Where he's like, Deadpool was talking, he said, God, kid, do you ever shut up? He's like, nah.
Not while I'm awake.
Not while I'm awake, yeah.
That shit had me down with the fucking the the Ant-Man shit pops up. He's like, "Oh, Paul Rudd finally aged." So I'm like, "Oh,
Yeah.
that's been a running joke, man. This guy does not age. I mean, he looks
don't.
older, but he does not look his age.
Word.
My man has been on. He's been on our TV screen since Clueless. That guy does not age. So break. So you got something here on the document. Let's talk about it. You said Konami's doing some things. What's going on?
Oh yeah. So
What's on?
I didn't think I put this last week, but Konami hit 2 Guinness Book of World Records in just one event for Yu-Gi-Oh. So they did an event in Japan, and it was the largest trading card game event ever held. So they hit Guinness Book of World Records for that. Bam. And then they had the most attendees at a trading card game hit as well for Guinness Book of World Records. It was like I think it was about almost like 7,500 people at this event. All just attending and actually participating in the event, not just showing up to hang out, like actually participating. So pretty wild. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh doing big things out there, man. Konami making moves. Money.
You gotta open up your card shop, bro.
Once again, yo, I just need to find me a shorty that would love me the way Sticky loves Yu-Gi-Oh, bro. I need to find me a shorty that love me the way Sticky loves.
I need to go to fire.
That's it. I love it too. I love the passion he has for it, dude.
Yeah, man, great.
That's real passion. You can't even fake that shit.
I mean, if I had even more passion, I'd be going to all these like events that they be having, but I don't know how players afford that shit. Like I'd be seeing people.
I was just about to say that. I said because the reason why you work at a job. Yeah, most of the people that do that shit is either kids whose parents are paying for that shit,
even with it, like yeah, I don't. Yeah, they must be looking at home rent free.
They got money.
Parents paying for that shit. I don't know, but they be going to these events. They probably got. I mean, I definitely think the big YouTubers for this scene is like I think they got sponsorships, of course. Mm-hmm. I know some card shops will sponsor players if they're really good, and as long as like the card shop gets like the winnings, like because sometimes they'll give like a really rare card. And that card will flip for like $10,000 or some shit. So they'll be like, "Yeah, we'll sponsor you if you win the prizes. We get the prize." Like, okay. So
shit.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Oh, y'all see the roast of Tom Brady,
bro?
Jesus, yo, they killed this dude, bro. Like, yo,
I've seen maybe like 3 or 4 roasts in Comedy Central, bro, and like, this by far was the worst. Like, as far as, like,
this one was brutal, bro. This one was like, oh my gosh, bro. They got him, bro. Like, he always wanted to be roasted, yo. But you can tell there was a couple of jokes I got on his skin. You saw his face, bro. Like, it was like he was like. He wasn't laughing that much. He had to take a sip of the drink and shit. Like, like especially when they were talking about Giselle, the karate instructor. Yo,
when it was brought up his wife and they brought up his kids, that's when he was like looking up, like, I'm tight.
Yeah.
And yo, because Jeff Ross don't give 2 shits, bro. He's a roast master, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And even Tom Brady kind of went up to him and said, "Don't say that shit again." He was like, "Oh, all right." Because they said no jokes for Robert Kraft because in that whole like massaging shit, the scandal he had, but he had to say something. You know what I mean? He had to. You know what I mean?
Let me get a massage.
How can you, yo, bro? Robert Kraft. The biggest scandal you had with the massaging shit, and you going to a roast, bro. You know they're gonna talk about you.
Mm-hmm.
and you showed up, bro. If you wasn't there, I think they would have brought it up. But anyone who shows up, you fair game, bro.
Fair game.
Fair game in that crowd, bro. They got Belichick real good too. They were roasting the shit out of Belichick too, bro. Like,
yo, they was roasting.
Gronk. Oh my god, they burned Gronk, yo.
They fucking. Yo, the whole Gronk, him being dumb and slow, like me know that's not real money shit. I mean, in tears, bro.
Me know that no real money.
Yo, Kevin Hart got up. He was like, yo, it was like, yo, how do you fall for that real shit? Even Gronk said, me don't know that's real money.
Yo, I didn't think it was gonna be as good as it was, bro. That shit was really good. I thought they were gonna go light on him, bro. I said it's Tom Brady. They're gonna go light, bro. They murdered him, bro. Nah, Kevin Hart, yeah, he really ripped the band-aid off. He said, "Nah, I'm gonna start on you brutal, bro, so we can."
Oh yeah.
He said some shit. I forgot what he said, and he was like, "What? What I say?" And he said, everybody was like, "Whoa!"
He said, "Yo, you ain't seen nothing wrong with your wife doing karate 8 times in the same day."
Hell yeah!
Yeah, that was it. That was it. He goes, "What?"
He's like 8 times in the same day.
Come on, man.
And she's still a white belt.
Word. That shit was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, and then like the worst part is you can't even kick his ass because he knows.
That shit is facts. You can't even be mad, bro.
My man said, "Fuck those kids." He was tight with that shit.
Yeah, that's the one too. That was another one. I was like, oh. He said, you know how much he said that's some real nigga. He said, what you did was some real nigga shit. You gave up your whole family for football.
I think, to me, the funniest one that had me like laughing, and he was so smooth with it, was Andrew Schultz. He was smooth. Like his jokes are so smooth. I'm like, I like that. He didn't care. Like he didn't stop. He didn't, because sometimes they read from the teleprompter, like, I'm not gonna say that joke. Yeah. He's like, he just went with it, yo. He was just going with it.
The Nikki girl too. She was funny too.
Yo, she killed them, bro.
She killed it.
She was like, "I suck, yo."
She said right in front of her boy. He said, "My boyfriend's sitting right over there.
I'll shoot you, the motherfucker.
I'll shoot you, the motherfucker, for a lot of me taking this out of
Yo, I didn't expect that, bro, and it didn't come up on my feed because it was like a live event, and I wish I saw it live. You know what I mean? That would have been fucking.
I didn't get to see it live. I put the reminder on, and Netflix reminded me. But I was so tired. I said, I'm gonna watch this shit another day, bro. Like,
because they cut a lot of stuff out. They cut mad shit out, and they cut a lot of like a few jokes. I'm like, damn, bro. I wish I could have saw this shit live because they didn't have time to cut it out.
Yeah.
Because they did that with the Cat Williams shit too. Like that was live too. I'm like, damn, man, I missed that live too. Fuck.
I feel like you should cut jokes out. Whatever jokes were said, let that shit air out, bro. Like. Don't cut no jokes out. Let it air out. That's what a roast is about. A roast is no holds barred, bro.
Yep.
It depends. Sometimes they'll cut it out if it's way too like super crazy. But I'm like, yeah, I'm with you. I'm like, don't cut it out because I know Jeff Ross don't give a fuck. He made that joke about Paul Walker like the same year he died, and Ludacris was on the stand. Yo, he wanted to fuck him up, and they cut that shit out. It was like a joke, like an accident joke.
But I mean, it's messed up, but at the same time, that shit was funny, bro. Like I was sad about the Paul Walker. It was messed up, but at the same time, the shit was funny, bro. The shit was funny, bro. They don't care, bro. They don't. Yo, listen, they don't care. They made fun. Look, they have made fun of the OJ. They have made fun of OJ. This shit. They talk about how.
That was like the first 5 minutes of that shit, bro. He came out.
I'm gonna be like, OJ, I'm about to kill this white bitch.
He said, if the glove don't fit, he said some other shit. What the fuck? So if the gloves don't fit,
I forgot what he said, but it was smooth. It was a smooth joke too. He was saying some of the gloves don't fit, the jokes are legit, or something like that. It was like,
yeah, there was a couple of people that was kind of like whack, but you could tell they're not comedians. They just was there, and it was
like Randy Moss was weak. His Randy Moss shit was weak, but he's not a comedian. You know, his shit was just like him complaining about why he don't have a ring. He said, "Damn, man, you got everybody else a ring. You could have given me a ring." He said, "You got 8. Give me one."
Yo, the shit that the Aaron Hernandez jokes, that was wild, bro.
Oh, dude.
That just came from
But they
hell.
were funny though, bro. I can't.
Aaron Hernandez said hi, some shit like that. Like,
yeah, I just came from hell. Aaron Hernandez said hi.
I was like, yo, that is wild, bro.
Oh
But
man,
that again, it's a roast, man. It's like
right.
That's to be expected.
You have to go in there knowing they're gonna talk about everything, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They don't. You know who else caught the worst roast too? But he got them all back was when Patrice O'Neal was still alive, bro. They roasted this nigga so bad in the roast. Talk about his, he had diabetes, so he'll talk about his diabetes and all that shit, bro, yo. But he got them all back. But the way they roasted him throughout the whole night, he was sitting there like, yo, wow. He said, yo, I dead ass got a disease that could take my life. Y'all over here destroying me on it.
And that shit wasn't even his roast. That shit was somebody else's shit.
Yeah,
right?
Bro.
He kept going at him, bro.
Like Gronk is like, yo, this ain't my roast. Why the hell they all going after me?
Gronk got it the worst, bro. He caught so many strays, bro. It was wild. Out of everybody, he caught the most strays.
Nah, the Chelsea and Kim joke was funny too. When he said, "We make sure we put no black people next to y'all, so y'all won't be in here fucking." But he did that to Chelsea had that Kim Kardashian. He said, "We make sure we put no black people next to y'all, so y'all won't be in here fucking."
Yeah, they went on her crazy too. Like they wilded on Kim too.
Yeah, she's a good sport because they booed the shit out of her.
Mm-hmm.
Her jokes was funny though. Her jokes wasn't bad though. She was funny with her shit.
She handled her business, bro. She knows her. If there was an ever do a roast with her, they will kill her.
Mm-hmm.
But this is up there.
I don't think she got that skin for that roast, bro.
Nah, I don't think so either.
My family ain't got that skin.
Nah.
She's like, yo, what they said about Kim Kardashian. He's like that she's mad that she's here because she had to leave her kids with the father, and they're like, oh shit. Yeah, this roast was definitely up there, man. I think because my top roast was probably like Charlie Sheen. That was like one of my favorite ones, bro.
Charlie Sheen was a good one.
Yeah.
Flavor Flav was a good one.
Yep.
Flavor Flav was a good one. The Justin Bieber one was not for nothing. That shit was mad fucking funny. It was killing him. But this is up there,
one
bro.
One of the bad ones I saw the one that had Situation in it, bro. Cause he bombed real bad, bro.
That was that Arnold Schwarzenegger? It was somebody.
I think it might have been Trump. Was that Trump's roast?
I think it was probably Trump, yeah. Roast. Yeah, the Donald Trump roast. Yeah, I remember that. That was kind of like cringy.
Yeah, bro. That one was bad. He bombed really bad, bro. Like
after every joke, he was like, huh? Like he was like waiting for the laugh. There was nothing, no one was laughing.
That shit was crickets.
You need to fire your writer, man, because your job is to get a writer to write the best jokes for you, bro. And if he couldn't get a laugh, bro, fire him. I'll pay the best top dollar, bro. If I was in the roast, bro, I'll have like somewhere like Andrew Schultz or fucking anybody, bro, to write a fucking
I'm saying
joke,
all those comedians around you could go with you could have none of them write a joke for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or get Jeff Ross, bro. He's the fucking roast master. He has mad material, bro.
Bro, Jeff
That's his
Ross.
only job.
Bro, and Kevin Hart he said, we gotta try to have all these roasts because if they were to come, we didn't have these roasts. Jeff Ross will not have a job right now.
Jeff Ross does, bro. He don't do nothing else. All I see, I have never seen him in the movie. Nothing. Only roasts.
Nothing. He said all these roasts. That's all we see Jeff Ross for, the roasts. But shout out to Tom Brady for being a good sport with that shit, though. That shit was funny, bro. He just said Jeff Ross is like a disease.
That shit was fucked up.
This nigga look like a disease.
Yeah, he doesn't have anything that he's working on. Oh, he was in Ricky Shinikity. What's that shit called? With John
Oh
Cena?
yeah, he was the fucking rabbi. Yeah. Yep. Besides that, yeah, this dude. I think he got a podcast too. I think, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, nah. Yeah, so those roasts keeping him alive, bro.
Hell yeah.
But they're good.
No, that's definitely facts.
But they're definitely good, bro. Whenever he gets on, he does not disappoint. So shout out to Jeff Ross, man. That was a laugh I needed too, man. I was like, oh shit, I love watching the roast, man. Well, it was kind of long though. It was a really long roast.
Oh, it was long. It was like 2 hours and shit. I was like, damn, it's a long ass roast. Yo.
Normally like an hour and a half, maybe an hour. This shit was I was like, damn, bro. Cause he had like the whole entire team go up there and fucking roast him, bro. Yep. All right, cool, man. Let's get into our main topic. X-Men 97. I don't skip that shit. Y'all skip?
No.
Hell no.
Fuck out of here, bro.
I'm sitting there.
Yo, I don't skip it, and the only reason why I don't skip it, because for one, the music is fire. Second, it's always different. Animation is different.
Exactly.
Yeah, they changed
had
stuff
Apocalypse
in the
on it,
beginning,
right?
Yep.
That Apocalypse on. I was like, oh, so he's showing up? Oh shit! But I know that Fresh Prince said this shit a couple of weeks ago. I think he's right, man. I think Onslaught is on his way.
I told you, bro. I told you.
Well, I mean, if they did this, yeah, it's definitely coming down the road. Yeah, if they did how this episode ended, they did that. So yeah, also definitely gonna happen because it happens during Wolverine's feral mode when he does that bone claws.
Yeah, Magneto thinks he was doing some shit, man. But like you unleashed the beast, bro. The only reason why Wolverine couldn't like evolve is because of the adamantium stopped him from getting to his final form. The fact that he's losing all that shit, bro, like you said, that feral shit.
Yep.
My man, he's gonna look crazy, bro. He's gonna look like Sabretooth.
Bro, I think we're gonna get a Berserker Barrage moment. I think they're gonna call it out. I'm gonna just put that out there because I didn't hear nobody say that.
That's what I've been waiting for. I've been waiting for him to say like some Marvel versus Capcom shit, bro.
Barrage.
I need to hear that. I feel like I just couldn't get that, and I feel like I could never get in the movies live action because it probably wouldn't sound right.
Right.
But like, yeah.
Now we're about to get that.
Hold on, let's talk about this. First of all,
oh man, came back. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about this real quick because first of all, I want to say who made these teams? Like, did they not know powers and abilities of the villains when they set the team lineup up? Because I think nobody was paying attention to that. Why would you send Wolverine to fight the dude that could control metal? And why would you send Cable to fight the dude that could control technology? And you know he has a techno virus inside of him. Why would you send these people to fight these guys, yo? I don't understand that. Make it make sense. Who put these teams together?
The mismatch is real, bro. You just
who put these teams together, bro? Like it made no sense, yo.
To be
Wolverine
real,
should have been with Storm, and Cable should have been with those dudes over there in Space Fighter Magneto, bro.
That was definitely
that
was definitely an oversight, bro. But go ahead, Fresh Prince. I know you got.
No. I was just gonna say it's the writers. The writers did that, but it's to give us the drama we got. But I feel you. But
I know deep down it's the writers that did it. I know that, but I'm just I'm trying to talk about like a real life situation.
No, I feel you. I definitely feel you because people is wilding right now. But even to give you a real life scenario, I'll put it this way to take the writers out of it as a real life situation, right? I commented on this shit on Facebook. It's like they've been in like a Cold War, right? It's like I wouldn't mind sending Wolverine because for one, out of everybody on the team, Wolverine's the one that's gonna do what the fuck needs to be done, regardless of everybody else's hindrances. So You need to bring him because if it comes down to it, he's the one that's going to take Magneto out like we saw happen. But at the same time, the only reason I'm not saying it's a messed up situation is because they never been out for blood. It's on a situation where like, yeah, we going to stop you from doing what we doing or whatever, but nobody's going out for blood. And when Rogue said that from the gate, she tackled him like, yo, chill, sugar, you out to kill. From that moment, it's like, yeah, those were the circumstances. And then when Magnus wilded at the end, it's like, yeah, in a way, it was like, thank you. You finally gave me a reason to unleash now because I've been holding back too, because it's kind of like a family squabble. I don't want to hurt y'all, but we all fighting. But now you stab me, bro. Now all bets is off. Anybody can get it now.
I mean, but at the same time, people are dying, bro. He shut off all the electricity in the world. You know, people in the hospital, they pacemakers not pacing right now, bro. They
planes
the life
falling out
support
the
machines
sky.
is off, bro.
Yeah.
They need to turn the pot, put the power back on, baby. You wilding right now, Magneto.
Yeah,
like that's
people don't realize
bro.
this a blip too. Like this is a second blip happening right now. Like, yeah, it's crazy.
But my thing is like, yo, first of all, these two damn traders over here, like Roberto, nigga, you was on the team for like 2 seconds and you ready flip flop, bro. He's like, nah, yo, my mom trying to get me up to center though, so I'm joining Magneto.
I feel him on that though.
I kind of feel it too. I can't even be mad, bro. You know what?
Yeah,
you
nigga.
get a pass, bro.
Yeah, bro. My mama, nigga.
You don't know them. You just joined the team yesterday.
Yeah.
You get a pass. Go on and join Magneto, bro. But Rogue, yo, come on now. So your boy Toy is dead. You gonna jump onto the only nigga that can touch you now? Come on, now. They're Rogue wild out, bro. Rogue wild out.
But they both in the same state of mind though. I ain't gonna make it all about the sexual shit.
Like you could come back.
They both
couldn't come back on the team. You couldn't come back on the team after you betrayed me, shit. And then you actually fighting me too. Like not only that you left us, but you fighting me when I get up there. Nah.
But that's what I'm saying. It still wasn't. Nobody was out for blood, bro. Everybody was just sort of like, no, don't do that. Don't do that.
She threw the jacket on Xavier like she was nothing. Like she said, "Here, take my jacket, nigga. I'm done with you."
How many more people need to die? Cause
that wheelchair, you get wild disrespected, bro. They didn't just throw the jacket on her.
She was throwing jabs. She went from the jacket to who gonna die next? Jean? Nah, we did that already. Oh God, who's next after that? We got like Morph. We already left them out 30 minutes into the fucking series. The nigga we left them like.
She called that wild shit, bro. That's it.
I'm like, nah, bro. At the end of the day, we go all be mad and choose sides, but I'm gonna be real, bro. The way this shit is written, I can't be mad at her, bro. This shit is facts. Like Charles spitting that crazy shit.
Ever since I lied, I can't feel you, shit.
I mean, if y'all was in that position, bro, like what team would y'all join? I think I'd be joining Magneto, bro.
That's what I'm saying too. That's why I had the Magneto shit was right shit. I get it. Like I understand how we gotta rationalize this shit, but in watching this my man is right, bro. This shit is crazy out here, bro. Nah.
He's right. Like in my heart, I'm gonna say he's right, but at the same time,
he said my heart.
Red will be with us too. You're trying to fix it.
Like people who did do nothing at the same time, bro. They're like, he didn't do nothing. You got people that you punishing you punishing the whole world for something that a few haters,
right?
You know what I mean?
Right.
And that in my mind, that's why I can't jump on that side, bro. Like I know deep down inside you are right, yo. They're wilding. Mm-hmm. They did a whole lot of shit to us, but this is still like a few people versus the masses that probably do not feel that way about mutants. You know, they probably did. Right. You know, they be like, "Yeah, I fuck with mutants. Mutants are cool, man. Like I like mutants, whatever." Wolverine's my favorite person. But you won't know this because you have the bigots as they're being the loudest of the bunch. So about, get the fuck out of here, mutants, blah, 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 and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. Like, and now that you did this, you done kill somebody, grandpa in the you done kill somebody, grandpa in the hospital because his pacemaker stopped. The life support machine ain't going on for the person in the coma. Now they really gonna hate mutants because you done cut off everybody's power.
Yeah, well, Magneto don't care. He's thinking like they just did the same shit to them on Genosha.
Yep.
Like there was innocent mutants.
It's an eye for an eye. That's what he's rolling on.
Okay, You really compare thousands to like billions, bro. How many people's on Earth? It's billions of people, bro.
In freaking Magneto's mindset, it was in that instance 1,000 versus the billions, but over time, he's like, all right, this is enough. Y'all been fucking with us for the longest time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, killing off innocent mutants for the longest time. It's time to just put an end to this shit.
And then what really kind of like topped him over was the young kid, you know, crying, and he's like, "Yo, like
Leech is always in some shit, man."
Shout out to Leech, man.
Ever since the first cartoon, it's always been Leech getting in trouble for some shit, bro.
Yeah, they always going at Leech because he looked different, bro. He's the first one that they go after all the time, bro.
Fucking Leech.
It's my guy, man. So I get it. And once he said that shit too, like I promised the boy a future free of fear, bro. Only to watch his eyes be vaporized in his skull, bro.
Rough, bro.
That was a tough line, bro.
Nigga, that shit is on me, cuz fuck you and your pigeon bitch out here in the fucking nigga.
See, I said that. I did it, yo. When I said that the last episode, y'all said I was wilding. Magneto said it in this episode. Y'all said I was wilding in the last episode.
See, what I'm saying is I also get Charles's angle. Charles has been trying to push this ideal forever, and this was his one chance for happiness. I get it, bro, but again, this is a multi-layered story, bro. You can get everybody's point. You can get everybody's point of view, bro. I just wanted to make sure he didn't look like just a straight asshole. It's like I get his point of view too, because like this is his first chance. And this is exactly what the downfall was. This is what he wanted for Scott and Jean. It's like I wanted y'all to have a chance to go and live a life and whatever. So for him, this was his chance to do that.
But you see, but I feel when he said that. Right?
Oh, the bill.
Oh no. Yeah, don't you hate when that happens?
Argument got so strong it had to buffer.
He was going in, bro. I know right now he's tight. He's like, oh, what the fuck, man?
Like what? Oh fuck, man! I want to counter what he's saying, but I don't want to say it while he's not here. You know what I'm saying? Kind of crazy.
Look it back on.
That shit wild, bro.
I mean, but the gist of it, Magneto's right. But at the same time, Charles is wrong, and this is what I was going to say to it. Charles wanted Jean and Scott to be free of the school. So then why didn't you pass the school down to Aurora? Like, she's not responsible. She's the leader of the gold team. Why would you feel like she wasn't going to be able to lead the school? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you give it to Magneto, who doesn't even believe in the ideals that you believe, but you pass over your student, Storm, who believes in your ideals? You have Beast. Beast could run the school. He's smart enough to teach kids and run the school. Why didn't you pass it down to Beast? You went and gave the school to Magneto, who doesn't care, who doesn't believe in your ideals. I want to say he doesn't care, but he doesn't believe in it truly. He said he gave it a shot. He said, I gave it a good old shot, but you know what? I don't like it because they're over here throwing stones at me and I'm punching back. I'm not nonviolent. I'm violent. Like so it doesn't work, yo. It doesn't work. He's the Malcolm X of the situation, and Charles Xavier is the MLK, man. Charles Xavier want the nonviolence approach, like we all work together in harmony. But Magneto's like, yo, you an eye for an eye, bro. You attack me, I'm gonna attack you right back, yo. Let us live in peace, and I'll let you live in peace. That was a bad decision for me to give that school to Xavier to give that school to Magneto. I would give it to Storm if you didn't want to give it to Scott and Jean, and you wanted them to be free of the burden.
Damn. I just texted him to see if he's coming back on.
He probably is. You got to figure out what cut him out.
There he goes.
The bad interwebs.
But my thing is, like, you saw I just want to say that Magneto had the biggest flex in that fight, though, yo. Man was fighting the X-Men. He wasn't even moving from his seat. He was just sitting down. He was like, he's fighting a whole team of dudes. from sitting down, bro. He's sitting down in his seat. So we get up. He's like, just throwing stuff. I'm like, yo, that's boss.
That was tight too. That threw me back to the arcade game and shit.
That's bullshit, bro. I ain't gotta get up. I'm just gonna chuck shit at y'all.
What was the? Because I was listening while I was gone, but what was the last thing y'all heard? That I don't know.
No, you was talking about him giving why he gave the school to Magneto to give Scott and Jean a break and stuff. That's what he was going on about before he got cut off.
Yeah, so I can see the parallels between that, and I heard what you were saying also. And I think the only reason why instead of giving it to Storm or somebody else like that, he gave it to Magneto because he didn't want them to be fighting anymore. He wanted to give Magnus something. It's almost like when you have a dude that's been out here running the streets, and then all of a sudden they get a baby. It's like maybe that may settle him down and make him a father and calm him down a little bit. It's like that type of situation where maybe if I give Magnus the team, this will give him like children, a family, and maybe this will calm him down and get him to be a little more acquiesce a little bit to what my dream was. So I get why he did it, whether it was the right decision or not. We could always argue, but I think, again, to me, Professor X's angle in this whole season has been like the road to hell is paved through good intentions. I'm not gonna slight him for anything that he's done, decisions that he's tried to make, because I think that he's done everything for the right reasons, which was exemplified with the conversation he had with Scott. But again, the fact that he wasn't there, yeah, it's like you really don't see what's been going on, bro. So you're missing a big chunk of excuse me, of what our like jumping off point is right now, especially with Magneto. It's like I get it, bro. Like I want to scream Magneto is right from the rooftops, because again, this is, and I don't want to go too deep, but to me, it's like this is an allegory for all of us minorities and less fortunate people. It's like everything that's going on right now is an allegory for the lives that we live. So to see all of these things constantly happen throughout history, and then it's like, okay, we're just sitting back, and then even like Bastion said, you overload people with stimuli, and then apathy becomes their fallback. It's like, yeah, we've seen so much happen to people in our culture that's wrong and messed up and all of that, but all we do is march, and then for a week or two, and then after that, it's right back to business as usual, and it should just keep repeating the same repetitive cycle. So for Magnus, it's like, nah, I'm tired of this shit, and I even tried it your way. Earnestly, like I really tried it your way, and they still did this shit. I'm done. So I get it. So for entertainment purposes, I'm happy that he's letting loose. I'm happy that he's doing it. I love it. But if we want to talk about real life situations, yeah, he is not thinking through the end goal of or the end game of what this is gonna end up being, and that's why they're trying to stop him right now. But yeah, I get it. I get it.
It's an impulse, bro. It's like, it's what's happening now. He's not looking. He doesn't have any foresight on what the repercussions are. He's blacking out. He's walling out.
But just to touch on the point that you were saying, like I understand what you're saying. Like he was trying to give Magneto like a change, a new thing to like change and all it. But at the same time, if you pass on your legacy to somebody who doesn't truly believe in your ideals and stuff, your legacy is gonna die right there, because he could give it a try, but once that situation runs into deep adversity, which you just saw it happen, it runs into some really deep adversity. He abandoned it right away. He said, "Nah, F this, man. I'm
yeah, you revert back to what's familiar."
Yeah, he's like, "Nah, F this peace loving hippie hugging shit. I'm going to war." Like,
yeah,
he brought Asteroid M right the fuck back. He's like,
yeah.
He's like, yo, like he brought it right back. He didn't care, bro. And that's the problem with that. That was the flaw in Xavier's thinking. Like you thinking about him, when you should have thought about your legacy. What the world, you want the peace in the world. You should have passed it on to somebody more lenient to your side than somebody who's the polar opposite of your belief. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He didn't want to leave him out. So like, yeah, I that's what I'm saying. I get it.
Sometimes people be too good with friends. Like,
Yeah.
What they talking about? Sometimes your friends be pulling you, holding you down, man, and like
you giving them too much credit. Yeah, you giving them too much
bro.
credit. Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you gotta cut the junkie off. You gotta say, I can't give you no money no more.
Nah, I could save him. I could change him. I could do it. Do it. Just let me talk to him. Nah, bro, we passed.
Sometimes some people just want to be a career criminal, man. They don't want to. They don't want the help.
Mm-hmm.
You lucky Black Panther's not there. Black Panther would have whooped his ass. My power. Wakanda's probably the only place that got power right now because they be using vibrating for everything.
Nah, hell yeah, they good. They good right now. They good.
That's the only place that's not affected by the blackout right now.
They was like me in the earthquake. What happened? What y'all talking about? Something happened. What you mean? We good over here. What y'all talking about?
Blackout. What? Like, can we talk about this chick Jean not fighting Cable? Like, come on, bro. Like, if you don't come body this dude.
Nah, I don't know, bro. Cable's a problem.
Cable is a problem, but come on, Gene is still Omega, man. Come on, Gene.
I mean, he should be too.
He just went. I think he went Omega right there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He is too.
But she's holding back. She's legit holding back because that's Scott's kid, yo. That's legit the reason why she's not like going all out, bro.
I mean, that is true also, but again, it's not like this dude is Swiss cheese. Like, it's fucking Cable.
He got both their genes, bro.
That's what most people don't realize is because they always see him with the guns and shit like that. I know you know what I'm saying? But like most people just look at Cable like he's just the mercenary, the dude with the guns and shit. He's cool with a metal arm. It's like, no, this dude should be a past Omega level. Like, I mean, just like Red, we have what's his name? X-Man. Like his brother from the Ultimate Universe. It's like that's what Cable should be. Should be almost on a godlike level, but because of the circumstances he's in with the techno-organic virus, he has to like set aside a personal set of his mind to make sure that he holds back the virus from going past his arm and taking over his body. So he's always holding back. It's like Gambit. Like they have a built-in like mental block. So that's why I was hyped because I was just talking to my cousin about that shit. And this is a chance where we could see that where it's not going against canon.
Yeah, I was telling my boy because my boy was like, he's like, yo, and I said, he was like, yo, this is crazy. I said, you didn't know. He said, I knew, but he never used it. And I said, yeah, he don't use it because his mind be focusing on holding that damn arm and holding that arm back. That's why you see every 2 seconds that eye glows because he's pushing the virus back. Yo, like every 2 seconds the eye glows because he's pushing the virus down. He's holding his arm in place. You know, like he's keeping the shit to his arm. So it's like it's hard, bro. Like, but that shit's crazy. I'm like, yo, of course. Bastion hacks Cable and now he's attacking his own team. And I'm like, why would you send the nigga who got technology in his body to fight the dude who controls technology? I don't understand it, bro. Like, I mean, I know it's the writers, but I'm talking about in real life. When you picking the teams, like, why we sending Cable over there?
They definitely could have swapped up them teams a little bit, but
that was a dope shot though. That
shit was epic, bro.
That shit felt like it was an anime, bro. Like one of those anime shing.
Word. He said my mom's is a world-class telepath, just like you.
It tends not to
that shit tends not to skip a generation.
It tends not to skip a generation.
Like, yo, I love this show, bro. The writing, the situations, everything, bro. And again, talking to people, it's like having a conversation about this episode alone. It's like we go through all the different aspects of this episode, and still something like Morph Smash was still the last thing on the list to talk about. It's like that fucking moment was epic as fuck too. Like, but because of how good this show is, it's like on another show that would have been the highlight. That would have been everything everybody was talking about for that one episode. But it's like, nah, that's on the last of like a list of like at least 10 things where like shit went down in this episode. It's like, nah, you got to give credit to this crew, man. Shout out to Bo DeMaio and just everybody else that took over the reins since he been there.
I don't know how season 2 gonna be because they fired him, so he ain't gonna be there for season 2. So
I think they got it done already, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's season 3 we're gonna have to worry about. They got the blueprint and the Bible and all of that, but they still gotta animate it and really get it into production. But the next season, I feel like I believe they said it's already done, so we should be at least good going into the next one.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah, man, this shit was crazy, bro. And of course, my favorite show though when Wolverine stabbed Magneto, everybody's face was like,
yeah, like we could kill. I didn't know that was on the menu.
Yo, even Cyclops was like, everybody like,
word. Like, oh, shit.
There was not one person that didn't have the shock look on their face. They were like,
and I know about Charles. I don't know about everybody else, but it's like, were y'all shocked at the fact that he actually did that, or y'all worried about the repercussions that would happen after he did that?
I was worried about the repercussions. I was like, yo,
Exactly.
you about to get torn the fuck up.
That was the moment, bro. It was like, oh, thank you for finally giving me a release. Thank you for giving me a reason.
yo,
Now I can
straight
go
off the-
buck on
Straight
everybody.
off the comics, bro.
Fuck
Ripped it
out
right
of
his
here.
body.
Woo, that shit was crazy. That shit.
Yo, he didn't just rip it out of his body. Yo, you can see it's like liquefied. Yo, he heated that
Hell
shit
yeah.
up.
Oh man, hell yeah. That shit is crazy, bro. Yeah, he's done, bro. Like Red said, my man about to be feral for this last episode. I'm expecting a berserker barrage, and then this dude gonna run off. And where's he going? I don't know. Season 2.
I wonder how they're gonna make the bone claws look. Cause I know some people they do it like where it kind of looks like the metal claws, but then some people do it where it has like the jagged like dagger look on the other end of it.
Yeah,
I think the jagged look would look dope.
yeah. I'm not even a big fan like that, but I'm happy they did it though. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was crazy.
I just hope it looks better than they did in the Wolverine movie.
Mm-hmm.
When it came out with like the little spikes.
I did feel it when Sabretooth stomped them shits though and broke them. That shit was like, oh god, I felt that.
It's bone. Everybody know you touch a bone, that shit hurt, bro. Like,
shit.
I got a bone injury. Bone hurt. It hurts. Your bone's not even supposed to be on the outside of your body anyway, too. Right? So it's like, yo.
Yeah, I'm wondering what they're gonna do too, because they ain't even introduced Sabretooth yet. Magneto took it out of Sabretooth and put it back into Wolverine, right?
Nah, Sabretooth don't have adamantium in him.
I thought they had a run where that's what he did.
I think he puts it back in him, but Sabretooth don't have adamantium because he remember when he fought Wolverine, he said, "You destroyed the place before I was able to get mine."
Yeah. But I still I thought that's how he got it back though. I can't remember how he got it back. I thought that's what it was.
Yeah, I gotta look it up.
Yeah, I'll look that up later. But yeah, nah, this show is wild.
Yeah.
So you think we're gonna get Onslaught then?
Yeah.
That's when we started with this, right?
I think maybe further down the line. I think they're gonna build up to him.
We might get him as a cliffhanger.
That's what I was expecting. That's what I was expecting.
Like, fiend for the second season.
Yeah.
We might get Dark Beast. I think we're gonna get Dark Beast though.
I was expecting that, but because he didn't go with Magneto, I don't know. I really expected him to side with Magneto too when they was, because I said that too. I think y'all said we wasn't gonna do that. I thought I saw the team splitting, so I'm thinking maybe even by the end of the episode, Scott might split too, especially with what happened in this episode. And yeah, if we could get a Dark Beast, have Beast side off too, it's like yeah. Because Magneto did have a whole squad in Fatal Attraction, so yeah, him and just them two that's not a squad to be scared of. So we need some more people to join them. But fuck it.
Wolverine did the right thing though. You gotta take him out, bro. He wasn't gonna stop.
Yeah.
He wasn't gonna stop. He did the right thing. He just missed the heart. You gotta hit the heart next time.
That's where he fucked up. Exactly. And that's probably where we get.
Remember, at the same time, he probably wasn't just trying to kill him. He probably just trying to stop him.
Yeah, shock him real quick and get him out. Yeah, but yeah.
Well, I was like, ooh, when I said, yo, I said, damn, that shit is through his chest, bro. That's
hell
like,
yeah.
shit's out like out to here on the other side of his body.
Them blades is long as shit, bro.
I was
Like,
like, holy crap.
That was crazy.
Everybody was in shock. I was in shock too. I'm sitting there like with their face, yo.
Yeah, but once you seen it didn't go through the heart, it's like, yeah, it's over for you, bro. You wilded it. You just gave him a reason to let loose.
Saying there, stabbing him, monologuing, bro.
Facts, like, but even that, it's like he still respected him though. Like, yeah, bro, in a war, like the brave is the first to die. Nigga. Like, in another scenario, I would have been on your squad, bro. But like, nah, right now you wild. But yeah, that always happens. Going back to Prime. Stop talking, bro. Finish him off, nigga. Yeah, you want a monologue, bro. All right. You should have went for the head. Same shit, bro. Same shit.
I like when he was like, oh, this is something I wanted to say for you for years. He threw the better piece in his mind. Said, shut up.
Nigga, shut up, bitch.
This is something I wanted to say to you for years. Shut up.
Oh, man. I loved it. This episode was tight.
Yeah, it was definitely peak, bro. 5 for me.
Was definitely working.
Yeah.
It was definitely better than the Bastion fight that's going on. Like, I didn't even care about the Bastion situation. I was like, you know what? They doing what they doing down there. Like, this whole Asteroid M shit is going crazy right now.
Mm-hmm.
You got Scott shooting the professor instead of just saying, yo, the gold team need more time.
Word, bro.
Shot that nigga. Bam! Professor's like, oh, what the fuck?
Fucking Sunspot and Jubilee with their teenager shit. Yo, I said I'm sorry. Chill.
Nah, I knew she was looking daggers to that nigga through the sunglasses.
Hell yeah.
I said, boy, you better run.
Word, bro. She already blocked you on everything, bro. She's out for blood right now, guys.
Yeah, that episode was a 5 for me too. I can't find no complaints about it.
Yeah,
this is the only episode I watched twice, bro. After I watched it, I rewatched it again. I said, nah, I gotta watch this shit.
Yeah, that shit was tough, bro.
I ain't just see what I just seen, you know. Like, I gotta rewatch this again, bro.
I can't believe it. Let me make sure I'm not dreaming.
And the way they pace this shit, you don't even have no time to be like, oh yeah, this is gonna happen. Nah, bro, you just watching it, and for me personally, I'll be sucked into this shit. No diddy, like it's like, nah, bro. I love this shit, bro. This shit is written so well. All the characters have dimension and have their own little demons that they fight in, which culminates into this overall storyline that's going forward. It's like, nah, this is tight. I need to know what this dude did, bro. Because, like, for real, if it wasn't that crazy, you need to bring this dude back. Y'all wilding right now, bro. If not, put him on the X-Men live action projects. Like, this is an example, and I said they raised the bar on this, but it's crazy how this type of shit is raising the bar when this should be the norm. It's like, all you got to do, and I've been saying this forever, just get the people that have an affinity for this lore, for these characters, and let them tell the stories they want to tell. If you want to go out and get a specific director to tell a certain type of story, then give them a character that's going to portray that type of story. Don't just go and give them somebody because they're popular and then tell a story that has nothing to do with who that character is. And this is what they're doing with X-Men. It's just an ensemble cast. Wolverine's not the main character. But even when people bitching and complaining, we still get down to this point. It's like the last episode, the Logan tornado or whatever that was going on. And then you got this shit that happened straight out of the comic books. It's like, okay, you happy now? I know he got done dirty, but y'all happy now? Wolverine got some moments. It's like, but everybody gets their moments. Like, let everybody get their moment. This is supposed to be a team, a family. This is how it should be portrayed, not just one person over everybody. So, like, this shit is a high success for me. It's a 5, no doubt. I probably had a few 5s throughout this whole season, whether we've been grading it or not. But this shit is epic, bro. This shit is tight. It's everything I wanted and didn't know I needed.
Okay, Neil. So they'll tell you the best thing I never knew.
Word up. It is though. It is. Shit. If I say it's the best thing since Endgame, I dare y'all to argue with me.
Nah, this shit is really good. It's the best Marvel series out right now. Out of all the series they put out, is the best one.
1000%.
Yep.
Like I need everything to come out now. Future need to come out without giving it. Don't give no F's no more. Just we're gonna tell these stories.
Yep.
We're gonna stick to the comics, and this is it. We're gonna turn it up times 1,000 though. It's gonna be comic shit, but we turn it up times 1,000.
Word. Next is X-Men. I mean, Spider-Man 98, right? We got my man jumping in out of nowhere. Let's go. That's next.
Yeah, I told my boys asked me, "Yo, should I watch this?" I said, "Bro, listen."
You wild asking that question.
No. Yes, you can watch it because it's good.
Next week's the last episode, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, yes, you should watch it because it's good, but no, because this shit will have you losing your damn mind of the crazy shit you see in every by the end of the episode, bro. Like,
bro, I'm gonna watch the whole series from start to wait till the last episode.
It's legit. This shit is legit. Like,
let's review
Game of Thrones in a comic book movie, like a comic book show, bro. Like, it's like
facts though.
This shit's like Game of Thrones, bro. Like, it's on some next level shit. Like the plot and the politics, the the romances, the betrayals, all the shit. Like Game of Thrones in a fucking superhero show, man.
Yep.
I didn't even think that was possible, but it is. It's crazy. X-Men 97, you got it, yo. You the GOAT right now, bro.
Hell yeah.
You the GOAT.
GOAT? That's why you the GOAT.
Bro, for real, bro. Put that big man talking. That's what I'm talking about. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
Dead ass, bro. And I'll argue anybody that talks against this. This shit is peak television right now.
The show is fire. Great character development, great stories, and the soundtrack cannot be beat. The opening theme song is fucking fire, bro. It's like it can't be beat, bro. Everybody, as soon as you hum that shit, everybody knows what you humming, yo.
Oh yeah. And then the
you don't have to start with
doing
thing. You can start with the ding 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 ding, and everybody's like, oh, I know that shit. Okay, man, yo, you got it, X-Men.
I ain't gonna lie, the new thing that they did, shout out to the Newton brothers, but like even the Storm like score that they have every time she's going through her shit and start powering up, it's like, nah, that shit is epic, bro. The way they score this joint is ridiculous, man.
Mistress
peak television. Word. Peak television, man. Peak television.
That's what's up, bro. Shit. Yo, even with all our notes and everything else, it's been kind of structured. We still at 3 hours, man. That's like the norm now, bro.
Yeah.
That's what it is, bro. You guys have anything else you want to add to the show before we close up shop?
This is a pretty complete episode. We save everything for next week, probably.
All right, cool, man.
Well, the things that I got anyway, it's nothing too crazy.
All right. So we're gonna end today's episode on that note, guys. We appreciate y'all for really stopping by and hanging out.
Yeah, time to go watch some Reddit stories. Let's go.
You're gonna watch some Reddit stories. Guys, we appreciate y'all, man. We appreciate the engagement, guys. Next time, man, just chat a little bit, man. Let us know you're alive, man. We just we want to see some chat. Let me try your best.
Like Cody Rhodes say, what you want to talk about?
Word.
Throw it in the chat.
Word. So yeah, man. Until next week, guys. Have a great weekend. We'll catch you next week. Peace out.
Peace.
In the city and I'm lurking 53rd at the